Hyderabad, Hyderabad, Kochi, Chennai, Mumbai, Nanded, Thrissur, Tamil Nadu, Dubai, Noida, Kolkata, Trichy, San Francisco. Oh my God. So folks, we have all folks all across the globe, right? Now folks, I would like to know what your age is and what your profession is, right? So before we begin the session, I would just like to know like what you're doing currently and what's your age is. Okay? 35, 42, 72, 19, 32, self-leader, 37, 29, 46, 48, 57, 28, 37, 28, 19 student, 21, MBA. Oh my God. So folks, I have seen doctors, I have seen CAs, I have seen MBAs, I have seen IT professionals, I have seen software testers, I have seen every profession right over here. Someone who is like 15 years old in the session and someone who is 72 years old in the session as well. Okay, folks, before we begin, would you like me to do this promise that each and every one of you, doesn't matter where are you joining from, doesn't matter what your age is, doesn't matter what your profession is, right? You are going to get 10x value out of this session. Does that sound like too much unbelievable? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. That's how I promise you. Okay? Okay, perfect. So with that, let's begin up the session. Guys, I wish you all a very, very warm welcome to Alex's AI Tools Workshop. Before we start off, guys, how many of you super duper excited about this? In the chat box, if you're super duper excited. Also, can I get a yes in the chat box if you're fine, if you're see perfectly fine, and if you're semester perfectly fine as well? Can you all do that? Yes, yes, three, like my voice, all of it perfectly fine. That is perfect. With that, a very, very warm welcome to the workshop where you from the 10x version of yourself by your performance at work. Irrespective of your age, you could be younger, 40, 60, 70, irrespective of whether you are an individual contributor or a manager, irrespective of the profession, you will actually be able to become the 10x version of yourself. Okay, that is the promise that we have for you throughout the workshop. Now guys, like you know, a lot of you would be knowing us already, you would be knowing me, you would be knowing about, you would be knowing about us, you might have attended our workshops, about our webinars, about our master classes, but for people who do not know about us, there is a short introduction about ourselves. Guys, myself, Ananta, I'm an analyst of IT Control. I graduated from IT Control in 2019. During my time at IT Control, I learned at the Stanford University in the United States, at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, at Tata Steel. Post my time at IT Control, I joined Capital One and Stanford, both over there for a few months. But owing to my passion for creativity, I was up to teach with IT, during my days at Capital One, this is what led me to leave my job at Capital One and start teaching cooking professionals on the most important skills of this particular field. And this is what led to the birth of Internet, the birth of Office Master AI for Teaching and for Schools, where we teach working professionals on the most important skills of this particular century, primarily AI. Guys, last couple of years, the good work that we have been doing, we have been covered by the top papers like the Lombard Times, ANI News, latestly Economic Times, the Print, Daily Hunt, all of these newspapers have covered this sort of work we have been doing. And in total, we have trained more than 1,70,000 plus people. Yes, more than 1,70,000 plus people in the world of AI, prompt engineering, and its use cases in your own industry, your own profession. That is the number of people that we can train. And guys, these people, these students of ours, like working professionals, who are learners of ours, they have gone ahead and college and doing jobs in companies like Amazon, Google, Accenture, Meta, Capgemini, Goldman Sachs, Microsoft, KPMG, Deloitte, and this is Sony and talk about big MNCs, talk about startups, talk about businesses. Whatever the cases are, like learners are already going and doing jobs in all of these companies. In fact, a lot of our learners, they have gone ahead and gotten exponential salary hikes, not linear salary hikes, not those 5%, 7%, 10% salary hikes, which everyone else gets, but our learners gotten ahead and got salary hikes like that of 170%, 70% salary hike, 40% salary hike in 3 months, 50% salary I'm really sorry for that. Okay. So with that being aside, folks, let me introduce myself. Hello, folks. I'm Aditya Krishnan. I'm also a Rutna I started my career in private equity with a high-paying job, right? But my calling was of teaching. I always like to teach during my college days, before my college days, and always wanted to like teach, right? So that's why along with going, I started being the next office master mad about sport and AITV, right? Where we have upskilled more than 1,70,000 working professionals and students, just like you, and they have ended up getting salary hikes of 70, 80, 90%, right? Because of the kind of work we have been doing in the field of education in India and all across the globe, right? So we also upskill folks in Middle East and USA as well, right? So I was invited as the youngest guest lecturer in University of Berkeley, California, which is the top 10 university in the entire world, right? Not only that, I was also invited on panel discussion on AI, on G20. I was also invited on countless number of TEDx talks. I was also invited on countless number of podcasts, right? Is it something goes to boast about myself? No, this is not my biggest achievement. What my biggest achievement is? My biggest achievement is my students ended up getting salary hikes of 70, 80, 90% in all the top MNCs like Google, Facebook, Amazon, you name them MNCs, my students are working there. I think that's what fulfills me and that's what drives me, right? Now, folks, you must be having this question. Who has this question? Why this workshop are you here? Why this workshop? Yeah. Folks, does everyone agree with me that AI is taking over the world? Yeah. AI is taking over the world. Okay. Many jobs are getting automated. AI is taking over the world, that's 100% sure. Many jobs are getting automated. AI is the biggest crisis for working professionals right now, and nobody is guiding working professionals correctly. Does everyone agree with me that all the companies are helping out other companies to implement AI, to create agents, to have all of these AI solutions? But is there anyone helping out working professionals in order to make sense out of this AI revolution, in order to get certified in this AI revolution, in order to know all the correct AI tools, in order to boost the productivity? No, right? That's where we come in. That's why we are helping out working professionals in order to implement all of these AI tools and not fall behind, right? AI is the biggest crisis for working professionals right now. Everyone will agree with me because people are getting laid off left, right, and center, right? But in Mandarin, the Chinese language, right, crisis is written in 2 words. The first letter of crisis is danger. Everyone is aware of the danger, but every day we see in the newspaper like 10,000 people got laid off, 20,000 people got laid off, entire departments got laid off. That's the danger part. Everyone is aware of it. In today's session, our goal is to show you the opportunity part. How you can make more money, how you can get more salary, how you can become irreplaceable, how you can get opportunity out of this AI revolution. That's what the agenda for today's session. Alright? Okay, but before we begin, we have some rules for the session. Monica will take you through those rules. I have already seen a couple of questions popping up regarding that, so the next meeting will take rules of the session. Before we begin, rule number 1. If you are someone who is joining from it is absolutely okay. Okay, do not need to worry about it. I already see of this all couple of chats regarding it. If you are joining from a phone, it is absolutely okay. You do not need to worry about it. But if it is possible for you to join via your laptop, that is awesome because then you won't have to zoom out, distractions will be less. So laptop is awesome. Laptop or iPad that is awesome. But if not possible, phone is absolutely okay. Is everyone absolutely clear about it? Phone is absolutely okay. Laptop is awesome. So if possible, okay. Number 3, no recordings. Next, for this particular session, like and take notes throughout this particular session. Take notes throughout this particular session. We will also be sharing notes from our end as well, so that you can practice later on. So full focus on the session right now. Take away all the learnings, and we will be providing notes from our end as well, so that you can use this later on. But there won't be any recordings of the session, so you need to attend 100% of the session. And when you attend 100% of the session, like on the 100% attendance, guys, you will be getting some amazing bonuses worth each 10,500 for absolutely free. Yes, guys, we have some amazing bonuses, years of effort behind that, years of effort behind that, amazing bonuses worth each 10,500 for your for absolutely free. Certain more surprises, plus certificates like these as well. On top of it, getting certified by us, if this sort of a certificate from someone like Mr. Not much, or from any celebrity in the world, hours of your time, every single day, 2 hours of your time, every single day, being a super working professional at your office. Drop the SWD in the chat box if someone who wants to drop a super working professional at your office by saving you 2 hours of your time every single day. Okay? And how many of you feel that it's an absolute good day that you spend 3.5 hours? Okay, you spend 3.5 hours with us here today and you are able to save 2 hours of your time every single day going forward. Drop the GD in the chat box that it's a good day. 3.5 hours there with us today and 2 hours saved every single day going forward. GD good day, that is perfect, that is amazing. Okay, now it's for us to be able to enable all of this for us to be able to be a super working professional at your office. We would be expecting your complete 100% undivided attention. Okay, no Netflix, no chatting with your friends over WhatsApp, no reels, no shorts, nothing, no distraction at all. Complete 100% undivided attention for the next 3.5 hours. Can I expect that from all of you? Can I expect that from all of you? Complete 100% undivided attention for the next 3 hours. No chatting, no reels, nothing like that. Alright, because if you do that, you will lose out on opportunities, you will lose out on valuable information that could actually help you become the exposure on this. So complete 100% undivided attention. Now what we'll be covering in today's session, we'll be covering some crazy AI tools that will help you your productivity. As a working professional, how you can leverage AI to work with and your personal life, and we'll be answering the big question, will AI take your job? All of this in today's session. With that, guys, I want you all to drop in the biggest query in the chat box with a lot of eyes so that I can see your insight if you're ready to grow in your career in 2026. Become AI and master the AI skills of the future as well. How many of you are super ready for it? Drop in with a lot of eyes. Ready. That is amazing. That is super. Love this and in the chat box. I want you all to maintain this throughout the session. Otherwise, I cannot see other chat. Next, we have done that. It's a distraction free zone. It's a judgment free zone. Okay, we want you all to have the best possibility with a lot of interaction throughout the entire session. So we want it to be a judgment free zone. We want it to be a distraction free zone, and that is why you can see your chat no one else can do that. Alright, so with that, let's start off the learning for the day. Jaro, would you like to start off? Yeah, absolutely, folks. So, folks, like a lot of times, first rule is always like the session goes on like building up things, right? So, first rule is like a little bit less, then after that, bigger, right? But what if we start with the most powerful tool and the most important tool of all? Folks, you be yes in the chat box if you want this to happen in your career, okay? Folks, do you want to create a podcast out of boring documents that your boss sent you? Like maybe your boss sent you like 500 pages of documents, and you are able to create podcasts out of these documents, and you are listening to that podcast instead of reading all the documents. Do you love that? Yes. Yes. A lot of you might have used Canva, a lot of you might have used Gamma, right? A lot of you might have used like other AR-GPT apps, right? But what is the biggest problem with these apps, right? They don't create functional presentations, right? The presentations which can actually present in front of your bosses. Does everyone feel that the kind of AI-generated PPTs that you create, they don't have that kind of quality, right? They don't have citations, they don't have context, they don't have a lot of things. Would you like to create entire presentation from your raw data that your boss sends you, from the recording of your meeting, right? You just add raw data, recording of your meeting, and 2-3 supporting documents, and this AI is creating entire presentation for you. Would you love that? Yes. And the third biggest problem for working professionals, which is reliability of AI, right? A lot of times when you ask surface level questions, AI is really good, but when you ask in depth your industry specific questions, folks, do you feel that AI hallucinates and AI gives you wrong answers when you go in depth on your industry knowledge? Yes. Doesn't matter what AI it is, doesn't matter if it's Claude, doesn't matter if it's Gemini or ChatGPT, it gives wrong answers, right? It does not do that quality of answers, right? By the way, folks, would you like to have an AI which is trained on your own personal company or your own personal industry data, and it will be giving you answers with citation? Will that be saving you a lot of time, and will that be absolutely game changer for you? Yes. If your answer is yes to all of these questions, I will start this session with the first tool, right? And not only that, folks, this tool will help you analyze any stock that you want, like this to want. Yes. Right? The tool which I am talking about is Notebook 11. Let's go ahead and is Notebook 11 safe? Absolutely, it is from Google, right? Notebook 11 is from Google. So if you trust Google, you can trust Notebook 11. Second thing is free. So whatever tools that I'm going to cover in this session are either going to be free or premium. What was given premium? So they have limited users free. So if you the internet users limit, you can create meeting, you can upload PDF, you can upload documents, you can upload audio, you can upload video, you can upload images, you can upload whatever you want, and it will be training the AI for that on those particular documents that you uploaded. Okay? So you can see in the supported files, it is accepting PDF, text, MP, documents, CSV, any file that you want. Okay? So whatever file that you have in your company, you can upload it over here, and it will give you the answer only in those files. Okay? So is my screen visible properly to everyone? Is everyone able to see his logo pillar on the screen? Yes? Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. Okay, folks, for example, like it's, I'm going to give you some company data, but does anyone invest in stock market? Okay. Do you want to invest like Mr. Warren Buffett in just 5 minutes? Right? It's a tall ask word. I'll show you something. Why you can invest like Mr. Warren Buffett, okay? Okay. Alright. And for example of this session, let's take one stock from Indian stock market. Okay? Which stock should I analyze? Which stock should I analyze? Infosys, TCS, ARADS, Reliance, Tires Input, TCS, ITC, Reliance. Okay, lot of you are saying Reliance. Let's analyze Reliance. Okay, so for getting all the data about Reliance, all the balance sheets, all the annual reports, all the broker reports, right? How much time do you think it will take me to collect all the data? So let's say if you are doing any research, how much time will it take you to collect all the data? 1 day, 1 hour, 5 hours, 2 days. And I'm talking about in-depth collection of data, hours, right? Would you like to do that? 20 hours, 1 week, 5 days, right? A lot of you are working in consulting, so you know like how much time does it take to collect all the data, right? Would you like to do that in 20 seconds? Yes? Hell yeah. Absolutely, yeah? Absolutely. Let's do that in 30 seconds, okay? So what do I have to do? I just have to give it the exact box which I want, okay? So I'll just tell it. Analyzing Reliance stock, collect all the balance sheets, annual reports, broker reports, and relevant videos so that I can analyze Reliance stock like this to our movement. Okay. I just give this prompt, okay? And folks, I have to past research and deep research, right? I'll do past research for this example because deep research will take like 50 minutes and it will find like 80-90 documents on the internet, right? 80-90 documents on the internet, okay? So here I give this prompt, now I hit enter, okay? And folks, just let's see magic happening. Okay, my hands are right, passing in front of you. Okay, now AI is going on internet on my behalf and trying to find all the relevant documents, all the process statements which I give. And folks, dropping mind blown in the chat box. If you are absolutely mind blown, you can see right over here. It has found all the Reliance in-depth videos and all the balance sheets and all the annual reports and everything, right? Everything about Reliance, right? Which we need for this particular research. And I just have to click on it first, and once I click on it first, it will be right over here. Who is absolutely mind blown? Drop it and please the chat box if you are absolutely mind blown. Right? It took just 30 seconds. Okay? Just 30 seconds for doing it, and now I have entire things right in front of me. So is it everything? No, it's not, absolutely not. Now we collected the information and we have self-directed done. Days of hours for collecting the information. Now the second thing is, I told you, we can create podcast of this information. So how we can create podcast of this information? Just click on audio overview and then just give it a prompt, right? So maybe you are presenting something to your boss and you should tell it exactly what you are doing. So it will be creating podcast around that subject only, right? So I can tell you. So I'm working as an analyst in company. So create a podcast around this stock so that I can speak something in tomorrow's meeting, right? So I just give this prompt and I click on generate. So it will generate the podcast according to the permission which I given. Not only that, you can similar way you can create slide deck as well, right? You can create slide deck as well. You can create details or you can create like whatever slide deck it has. And you want, and not only that, you can create your slide deck in Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam, Marathi, Bengali, Gujarati, whatever language that we speak, right? But professionally, all of us use English, so let's create one in English, right? So I can tell it. So I'm building an investment thesis around Reliance. I'll be presenting it in my company tomorrow. So create an in-depth investment thesis. Okay? I just give this prompt and I'll hit generate. Now it will generate the slide deck as well. So what was the biggest problem that we had was like the slide deck which we used to create by AI, they were not usable at all. They were like the quality of the work was 1 out of 10. But here you see the quality of work is 10 out of 10. Okay? After that, folks, I can take videos as well. I have seen some YouTube channels which are going ultra niche, right? Ultra niche, so just like software design to upload it here, you can see video on the channel, right? Similarly, you can give it a prompt and you can generate a video, okay? Similarly, you can generate a mind map, okay? You can generate reports, you can generate flashcards for your study, you can generate quiz. If you want to understand that you have understood the topic or not, you can create infographic and you can create data table as well. But what's the main thing, folks? It will take some time, right? It will take some time, right? Because right now it is doing good work, right? Good work takes time, so it will take some time to generate all of these things. But I have already created all of these things for you, right? I have already created all of these things for you. Would you like to think? Okay? So now who is ready to get mind work? Who is ready to get mind work? Okay? Oops. So I have already created all of these things for you so that like we don't have to spend a lot of time here. Okay? So you can see, whenever I ask it some question, okay, whenever I ask it some question, compare geo with AI, right? So whenever I ask any question to this notebook, so folks, what it is going to do? It is going to first look into all the documents it has, right? First of all, it is going to look into all the documents it has, and it is going to give you citations. Folks, just see right over here. Revenue of Reliance in past years, you can see citations right over here, right? So it is giving you citations. So the random data that which AI is used to split, you can avoid that by getting all the citations and checking for yourself. Who is absolutely manual? Who is absolutely manual? Right? It will give you citations, okay? Not only that, folks, who is ready to see the video? Who is ready to see the video? Okay? So let's play the video, okay? So folks, this video we have created it looks like one prompt. Who is absolutely manual? You can see it has different type of video. Just imagine they were being able to create these kind of videos just from one prompt, right? How much productivity is going to move, right? And after that, folks, let's listen to the podcast. Listen to the podcast, okay? So you can create a podcast as well. And folks, after that, who is absolutely manual? You can create this podcast in Hindi, Marathi, Bangla, any language that you want. Any language that you want, you can create this podcast. Right? You can upload documents in English. You want to create podcast in JME Company? No problem, you can do that. Who is absolutely manual? Yeah? But that's not it, folks. Right? If you can absolutely do this, if you can ask questions in this podcast, folks, would you like to ask questions in this podcast as well? You ask questions and the host is giving you answers. Will that be manual? Yes? Just click on the interactive mode right over here. And now you can participate into the podcast. How creative that, right? I'll show you how it is. Okay? Okay, so I'm a software developer. I make around 2-3 lakh rupees a month. I'm thinking of starting SIP in Reliance of 15 to 20,000 rupees a month. What is your opinion on that?
You gotta think that.
Very solid. Right.
And
Oh, it's absolutely my God. Topic AMP in the chat box. You can think like this is absolutely going to be game changer for you. This is absolutely going to change how you consume your knowledge. Yes. Other folks, I'm using it every single day for consuming my knowledge. Okay? I'm using it every single day. Okay? Not only that, folks, not only that. I talked about PPTs, right? I talked about professional grade PPTs. Let's see what kind of PPT we want, right? Folks, who is absolutely manual? Who is absolutely manual by looking at the point of this presentation? Who is absolutely manual? Drop it in the chat box. We create this presentation in just matter of 1 minute. Just like my ads. I told in my ads, we are going to create presentation in 1 minute, and you can see quality of presentation, right? Lot of my students from previous batches, they used to come from McKinsey, BCG, and all these consulting firms, and they said like, I think whatever tools that you are showing here, they are not taking our standard of PPT. Right now, whoever is coming, right? People from McKinsey or BCG, they are also saying that this is like the kind of quality we use in the as well, right? Who is absolutely manual? Who is absolutely manual? You can see the quality of presentation it has created, right? With citations as well, okay? And not only that, folks, not only that. Can you download? Absolutely, you can download, okay? So you can create presentation like this. You can create infographics. So you can see it has also created infographics for us, okay? You can create infographics for all documents that we just uploaded. So you can increase your process by creating this kind of infographic. You can also create this kind of data table, really nice. You can see it has created by snap as well. Two is absolutely manual. Two is absolutely manual. Yes. By learning FDFD. Folks, lot of you are asking questions. Since we have a lot of bonus tools planned, we have a lot of tools planned in the session, right? So, believe me or not, if I take all of your questions towards me, it's not disrespectful that I'm not taking your questions. It's just that I want to cover the content, right? We want to give you maximum valuable trade in the session. And whatever questions that you have, I'll be taking them towards there. That is how great it will be. With your permission, if you have, if I have your permission, I'll do that. Okay? Okay? Yes? Sounds good? We will have maximum value per bit. We will have maximum value per bit, and I'm going to do a lot of bonus tools as well. So I want to like make sure that we are on the track. Okay, so I'll be taking your questions towards it. Okay, all right, folks. Who absolutely love notebook LM? Who absolutely love notebook LM? Okay, and folks, if you want to use other tools for creating your presentation, you can also use ZINMATT. Right? You can also use ZINMATT. But like just warning you, if you are like working at a senior level, this is not that great. This is not that great. This will generate like this kind of presentation, which looks pretty, but are not in depth in knowledge. Right? You can see the presentation from notebook LM. Right? So you see like the presentation that we created here, they are knowledge depth. Right? So they have a lot of knowledge inside them. But Gamma and other things, they don't have a lot of knowledge. Okay? So that's how you consume your knowledge in minutes. So that's how you create podcasts like this matter of minutes. That's how you consume 300 pages of knowledge in just 5 minutes. That's how you create entire presentation. Usable presentation in just matter of minutes. Okay? Alright, folks. Now, folks, who has seen that I was not typing, I was speaking to my computer and my computer was taking everything. Who saw that? Who observed that? This type of single thing. This type of single thing, right? Would you like to do that? Who is absolutely able to type? And folks, how much time do you think you'll be saved if you can just speak to your computer and your computer is going to type for you? How much time do you think it will save for you? How much time? At least 1 hour a day. Will it be better also, folks? Will it be better also? Will it be better and time less if I just teach you this one tool, which is going to like automate all of the typing? Yeah? Yes, absolutely. My time was okay. So for typing, I'm using this tool, which is called as Discuss tool. Okay, it gives things easy access as well. So all you have to do is go to discuss.tool.ai, and here you can download it for your Mac, or you can download it for your Windows, or you can download it for your Android or iOS. Okay. Once you download this, you will be getting the hotkey, right? Just download and install. You have to install this, and once you install this, you will be getting a hotkey. When you print it, you can just speak to your computer and you will get to access. Okay. So now I'll show you how does it perform. Okay. Hi, my name is H. I am now 5 years old. I'm someone who is absolutely passionate about all of these areas. That's why I have personally researched more than 1,600 areas and found 15 most important ones, which I'm going to cover in my 3.5 hour session. Okay, my hands right up in the air, and so soon is absolutely manual. But even humans don't write that spelling of my name correctly, right? You can see here I wrote spelling of my name correctly. It has wrote identity correctly, and it has wrote everything correctly. Who is absolutely my girl? Who is absolutely my girl? Yeah? So that's how I automated entire of my typing. That's how I automated entire of my typing. Okay? That's how you can automate your typing as well. You don't have to type, you just have to speak, and it will take everything for you. Okay? So now all of us always have this one thing. I wish I had learned software development, UI UX, content development, backend development 5 years ago. Who feels that? A lot of you are already doing it, I know that. A lot of you are already like at executive level in IT companies, right? But who feels that it would have been game changing for you if you have learned how to use like software development, how to use software testing, or how to use like UI UX for your own advantage? Yes. Yes. Wonderful. Do we have any UI UX developers in the session today? Yes. Yeah. So I saw like 6-7 UI UX developers. So can you tell me how much time did you take to master your skills, master your craft? 6 months, 8 months, still mastering as still 3 months, 8 months. Okay. Wonderful. That's everyone. Right now I can see like at 1 year, 3 years, 24 years I'm still mastering. Okay. Value books. That's everyone in the session right now wants to become a UI UX developer, right? User experience developer in this matter of 3 minutes. 3 minutes, not 3 3 months. I'm not going to take you 3 months. Okay? Would you like to become that in 3 minutes? Yes. Absolutely. Okay. So let's do UI development. Okay. So the tool which I'm working with right now is Google Stage. Okay. It's Google Stage. So let's go to Google Stage. Right. Once you go to Google Stage, window like this. Okay. You can see window like this. So it is stitch.withgoogle.com. Okay. It's stitch.withgoogle.com. So here you can simply give it a prompt. I'm also not going to show you some knockoff like the creating this data. I'm going to show you the exact example which we are using to really positive more money. Okay. So what I'm going to do? Optimize conversion rates for redirects dot com /am, right, /am. Okay. Don't miss any copy or assets. Okay. I just give a simple prompt. So I can go very in depth, right? I can go very in depth. I can ask it to create a website example. I can ask it to get inspired from my competence. I can ask it to create a seller thing. I can do 100 things. Right? But for this example, I'm just giving you simple prompt. Right? And I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do anything. This stage is going to do everything for me. This stage is going to do everything for me. So, folks, it will take around 6 to 7 minutes, right? It will take around 6 to 7 minutes to figure out this, and I just gave you one simple prompt, right? Would you like to see the outcome? Would you like to see directly the outcome? Yes. So you can see, I have already given this prompt. What was the prompt? Folks? This simple one prompt is optimize my conversion rate. Okay. So see, this is the prompt conversion rate of Internet landing page and prompt. Kindly go to internet.ai and analyze Internet landing page thoroughly. UIUX do not copy by creating new URL. Okay. And give prompt books. It gives the set, it gives the third paragraph. After that, it gives the combination, right? Whatever I have wrote, what is not working, what is working, right? It gives all of my photos and images, right? And after that, folks, you can see is landing page is absolutely vital. And all of these things in just 6 to 7 minutes. Who is absolutely vital? Just see, do you think I give absolutely usable landing page today, right? All the UI tools. Do you think I give absolutely usable landing page today? Yes. But once he says, Aditya, I'm a UI developer, I use ZINMATT, right? Just see, I can export it in ZINMATT, right? I just click on export, and here folks, I just have to select what I want to export, right? Just like ZINMATT, right? I can select, and you can folks, I can export it in AFC, I can export it in ZINMATT, I can export it in CP, Identify, Level, Goals, anything that you want. Who is absolutely my Who is absolutely my Just being scared for my job. Don't worry, you are not going to replace this, right? You are going to replace like 10 you as a developer, okay? Now folks, we have created entire UI design, right? Entire UI design in this English. We have put in a process of things. Everyone a UI developer in just 3 minutes, right? You can try it by yourself. Just open things in google.com, right? You can give it any idea that you want. You can give it to optimize the landing pages. You can give it to like change color scheme of the landing pages. It's awesome, right? I'm using it in my team, right? Actually, I was interviewing a guy for UIUX, and I showed him right in front of him, like, let's see whatever the accounting that is related, I can show him without getting knowledge, right? That's what employer wants, okay? Absolutely. Now, folks, you can like export it in whatever you want. Folks, UI wala part is done, okay? Now, would you like to become a front-end developer in this matter of 2 minutes? Yes. It will create unique stuff as well. It will give the example of redirect, but I can ask you to do some unique stuff as well. I can say like I want to create ERP for my client in Texas, and that client is blah blah blah, and it will create that as well. Do it absolutely well. Okay. Now, folks, would you like to become a front-end developer in this matter of 2 minutes? Okay. So for that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use one more Google. Okay, because we are absolutely free to you can use it. You can create front-end code and back-end code, right? So I'll just click on open with Google SU. Okay, once I created the design, just like a good developer, I click on open with Google SU, right? Once I created UI. Okay, now I'm going to create front-end and back-end. Okay, so here I just upload it and understood our requirement and now it has started coding for us. Okay? So do it absolutely manual. Do it absolutely manual. Or you can go on ASP or Google or not. Again, you can just unique app server from scratch. From scratch. You can start to give it from Hindi, English, Marathi, Telugu, Sanskrit, and just create entire things for you. Right? Whatever used to take years of time, whatever used to take months of time, right now it is happening in this thing. Right? Just imagine, do you think the job market is going to stay the same? Do you think the job market is going to stay the same? Okay, folks, you can see it has started coding, right? It has started coding. You can see, so right now it is writing code for it, right? Now it is writing code in CSS, you can see, right? So it will start doing all of these things. It will create all of these folders, right? And it will just create entire code for you. It is matter of giving and you don't have to lift your fingers. Okay, you can see it is writing entire code. It is writing entire code. My hands are right up in the air. It is writing the entire code. It will create all the directories, and after that you can ask it to help you with posting on AWS, Google, or wherever you post, like wherever your company is posting. You can ask it to help you in posting your stuff on that. Okay, and will help you with that as well, right? Again, folks, it is going to take around 3-4 minutes of your time, right? But I already did it to show you guys, right? You can see right on here. I already created entire landing page, right? This was different like to do it absolutely manual. It has written the code for entire landing page. You can see. That also is folder wise, right? Not just like dump of code. It has written with folder wise, and you can see right over here. It has created this landing page, right? Oh, it's absolutely manual. And of course, do you actually feel like this is better than whatever language that we are using currently? Yes. Of course, like it is not the really correct picture of me and I didn't upload it, but yeah, you get my point, right? Is it great good? Is it good or not? Yes. This is not the same as system, right? This is actually usable stuff. Right now it is like AI is able to create economic value. Right now AI is able to create economic value, okay? Oops. So not only this, you can use the SEO, Google SEO, right, to doing other things as well, right? It will take some time. It will take like around 3, 4, 5 minutes of your time. After that, you will create all of these things, okay? So you can see it is writing the copy and it is doing it entire things. In 2 minutes, we can revisit this and it will be completed. Not only that, folks. What we can use is ASView for just go on ASView.google.com, right? Just go on ASView.google.com, okay? And here, folks, again, we can just give it a prompt, okay? We can just give it a prompt for building entire applications, okay? We can give it a prompt for building entire applications. So what can I do? I can simply ask it to, I want to build an ERP for my hospital chain in Maharashtra. We have 12 hospitals all across the districts of Maharashtra, and this ERP should help me in tracking the number of bed occupancy, in tracking the revenue, and in attendance of my employees as well. Okay, now just click on build, folks. Okay, my hands right up in the air, it will create the entire functioning ERP. Entire functioning ERP with front end, with back end, with hosting, everything. It's just matter of 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, it's just matter of 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, it will take some time. I think 5-6 minutes will take, but you get the point, right? Would you like to see the return come? Would you like to see the return come? I gave this prompt. I waited 6-7 minutes, right? And after that, I have the entire output, right? You can see. I just gave this one prompt. You can see I just gave this one prompt. Just read my prompt, and I have 15 hospitals in Maharashtra. We have to understand all of these things, right? I just give this one prompt. After that, I didn't do anything. I didn't do nothing, right? You can see it has created a functioning ERP. Who is absolutely mad? It has like split it region-wise focus, Marathwada, Maharashtra, Vidarbha, everything, right? Who is absolutely mad? And folks, absolutely manual, right? And folks, let's say if you don't like something like some which is there, you just have to speak with it in just like simple English or simple Hindi, right? Simple English, you can speak with it and it will do all the stuff for you. All the stuff for you. Who is absolutely manual? Okay? And you can see, folks, our website is ready, right? Our website is ready, which took around like 268 seconds, which is around how much? 4-5 minutes, right? Folks, who is absolutely manual? Just see, it has stated the entire website right in front of us, right? Us did it together, in this session, right? Who is absolutely manual? And we have both for this as well, right? Manual? Okay. Folks, now we created entire functioning application in just matter of minutes, right? the entire functioning applications in this matter of minutes. Now we are able to do all of these things, right? We are able to like create content for backend for UI UX in this matter of few minutes. Okay. So now folks, would you also like to a bonus tool for all of you, right? Yesterday I was like talking with Mr. Elon Musk and Mr. Donald Trump, right? After that I clicked selfie with Ronaldo. After that I had with this huge of Mr. Trump there. Would you like to get images like that? Not creating certification, of course. Like we promised, like you'll be getting certificate from anyone of your favorite celebrity, right? Would you like to do something like that? Yes, definitely. Absolutely, folks. Absolutely. Okay, so let's try to create something like that. What's the best image in this world right now? The best image in this world right now is ChatGPT, right? So I'll show you what is different with ChatGPT. Gemini is fast, but it's not good. Right now, the best one is ChatGPT. ChatGPT image model is by far the best. Okay, so what do we have to do? Just open ChatGPT and it is available on all the free tiers. It will take some time. It will take like 2, 3, 4 minutes of your time, but it's really good. Okay, so I'll just shut down this tabs. It's taking a lot of my RAM, so I'll just shut down all of this tabs. Like we can have the session peacefully. Okay. Okay, folks. So for creating images like this, just open ChatGPT, analyze the images, right? So here what did I do? Attach image of the certificate and attach my image, right? And I asked it the person in attach image scan and attach certificate create image. Okay. Who is absolutely fine? Are you guys absolutely fine? It created this image of me, skydiving with the certificate of these, right? So, you are absolutely audible to everyone? Yes. Who is absolutely fine? So you can view it any picture, right? So I'll just open ChatGPT, okay? And I can give it any picture I want. I can just add a picture, and I can ask it to do anything, okay? I can ask it to do anything. Yesterday I like my email create a email. I created single web assets. I'm not even a graphic designer, right? I can just upload this. Image, okay? I can ask it to like create 16 August Independence Day greeting card with my picture, right? So you can give it any random prompt, right? And it will create the image for you. I have already created the certificate image for you. Like I added my image and I attached the certificate. And I have possibly attached like skydiving in the certificate and created this image. It is absolutely fine. By the way, yes, absolutely right. So you can create any kind of image that you want. You can create any kind of UI that you want. It is very advanced, right? The ChatGPT image, which is very advanced, you can do professional level work, right? You can use it for editing your images as well. You don't have to use Photoshop or you don't have to use any other tool. Photoshop and a Photoshop and other tools will take like 5-6 months, but this will take like just like 1 minute, 2 minutes of your time, right? You can see it will create like professional grade images in this matter of few minutes. Okay? That's how crazy it is. Okay? And folks, what is this? Okay? Would you like the tool which every developer is using? Right? Every developer is using professionally. Okay? Would you like to build entire application like I just wrote? But that also is better, right? Let's say if you're working on some legacy code, right? Right now I showed you like how to build applications from scratch. It is good for folks who are like you. Okay, but for folks who are already working in industry, who are working on legacy code base, would you like a tool by which you can do entire of your work? It's just matter of minutes. Okay? Yes. The tool which we use, which all of the software developers use, is called as Cloud. Right? Cloud is one of the most powerful tools used by most of the industry. Right? So what do you have to do? You just have to do your Cloud. Right? You just have to go on Cloud.ai. Okay? And here what we have to do, we just have to like type exactly what you want. Right? So I can tell you. Build in a game like Mario, where instead of Mario, it will be I'm out of idea, folks. I'm having my creativity problem. But let's just create Mario. Okay? Build me a game like Mario, but in that context. Okay? I just give this one-liner prompt, right? Okay? So now let's see what it makes, right? It will create impact for us. It will create the graphics, it will create the designing, we have created this restaurant codes, inventory, employees, attendance, and P&L report, and expense report. Who is absolutely matter? Who is absolutely matter? Yeah. Not only this, folks, not only this, you can also create cross skills as well, right? You can simply, if you are doing some limited work, right? This is like some feature of your Vintage premium plan. So I'm showing you what are the 3 features are there, right? 3 features are there. I'm showing you that. Okay. So you can create cross skills and you can create MCPs as well, which are on the premium plan. Okay. But here with the free plan, you can do a lot of stuff, right? With the free plan also you can do a lot of stuff. And you can see here, you can see entire application in this matter of today, right? Entire application we have created in this matter of today, right? Let's see our independence in grant. So who is absolutely matter? Who is absolutely matter? Do you think this is professional grade, like marketing material, right? Happy Independence Day on the special day of honor, right? Who actually knows it? Yes? Absolutely professional? Yes? So the here how you can use ChatGPT for creating your images, okay? And folks, now folks, it is creating this kind of apps as well, and you can use Claude to do all of this stuff. But one limitation with Claude hits the limit. Folks can use Claude on the limitations. Do you also find it like a little bit of annoying that Claude hits limit every day? Right? It will ask you to like try after some time, 24 hours, 24 hours, right? Would you like an alternative tool for that? Would you like an alternative to that? Which has bigger limit and which is much cheaper. Okay? So the alternative to that is PBS, right? The Chinese models are really good when it comes to like saving your money. Okay? So Genie platform is really, really good for coding as well, right? So you can use it for coding, for research, for creating websites, for Genie code, you can use it for like your coding, and you can use agents for creating agents. Okay? And for slides, you can create slides by just clicking on slides, and you can simply create whatever slide that you want. I just created a design slide. You can see it will create a PPT format slide, right? It will create a PPT format editable slide. So that's part about it. And yeah, it's good. So it's good and it's for the student. Okay. And not only that, but one more thing, Google is also trying really hard to build this ARS, right? So there is anti-gravity from Google. Okay, there is anti-gravity from Google, so you can use anti-gravity from Google as well. You just have to install it with ID, right? So you just have to download it and you can use it for your code. Okay, folks who code professional, you can use that as well. Okay. Alright. Okay, folks. Okay. So next, now we have seen how you can become a software developer, right? How you can become a front-end developer in just matter of 2 minutes. How you can become a back-end developer in just matter of 2 minutes, right? Now what's the way? What's the meaning for working professionals? What is one more thing which is the meaning for working professionals? You know how to do it now. But by the way, how much time do you think I have saved you on daily basis? How much time do you think I have saved you on daily basis? Yes? How much time? Just by going to this like few tools, 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours daily, 2 hours minimum addition, more than 3 hours. Folks, since we have already fulfilled our promise, should we discontinue with the session or do you want to learn more? You guys are going to learn more, right? Learn that energy, folks, learn that energy. Whatever energy that you guys are giving us, we are going to give that energy back to you in form of bonuses, okay? So now would you like to how you can analyze your data like top 1%? How you can analyze your data in Kinetics? How you can analyze your data in this map of Kinetics? Yeah? Will that be game changer for everyone? Yes. Absolutely. So going down to show you how you can analyze the data in this map of Kinetics. Nice. How do you think like the process like you use the 2 hours they are going in a good direction. Already put the time as the value is roughly yes, let us with the effort like put together the effort with state with chat more than not so far and we have already achieved 2 hours of time in this state going forward. Yes. Now guys, let us understand how to continuing to access this maximum of the goes in Excel with something analysis, including analysis and finding insights, etc. And of time. In fact, let me ask this question. Let's say you have this particular data. Okay, let's say you have this particular data set. Data of Asian Games. Now, 1st of April 2025 till 31st of March 2026. Okay, we have this data of Asian Games. This is the entire data that we have. Let's say I ask the dashboard, analysis, and insights. What do you think? How much time will it take for you to travel all of this on this particular day? Full days is plus plus plus, maximum 6 to 7 days, 2 days, 2 hours, 1 day, 3 days, 98 hours, 1 day, 2 days, 3 hours, 6 days, etc. होगा. So for all of this, collective thinking is like some people mention 3 hours, certain people mention 1 foot that you will be in order to do this excellent thing. Like we try to do it all of it, we try to do all of it in the next couple of months. And what is the thing like for it? Like the goal that you see for it is this AI. How does this work with the help of a level? Okay, we go to create.ai and you can go ahead and create a free account for yourself. Yes, you can go ahead and create a free account for yourself. Once you create a free account for yourself, and all set your level at the company. Or you will go ahead and create a free account for yourself. Just click on new task. Once you click on new task, what you need to do, you need to go ahead and attach the file that you want to analyze. What is the file that you want to analyze? This is data of this. So I click on upload file and then what I do, I actually upload this data file that I have already. Now once I have attached it, it will take up already read this particular file and then it will give it a prompt information. Whatever information we give to the AI system, I will give it output from it. This spoilers prompt. Okay, this spoilers prompt. Now the better the you can use, the better is the output that you get. And this is the art of prompt engineering. How many of you felt like prompt engineering, this prompt engineering, that so much, there's so much, there's noise there in the market about prompt engineering, but it's simple funda. Of course, it cannot everything about prompt engineering, but if you understand the simple funda of prompt engineering, put input to the AI system so that you can get the output. This particular simple piece is called as prompt engineering. Of course, we cannot cover everything, but I think I have more than to understand the basic meaning of prompt engineering. There are many things which are about to understand the basic meaning of prompt engineering. Yes. That also. Now, our AI system has rendered the capital now what we do is giving it a prompt. Okay, analyze this data set and give it all the insights from it. Okay, so I'm giving it a prompt. Look, analyze this data set and give me the key insights from it. Okay, and now I will pick a feature. Now, once I pick a feature, now yes, it will start to do its money. Okay, it will start to do its money. So you can see over here that it has started to run a lot of lines of code. Okay, a lot of lines of code in order to understand this data set, analyze this data set, and be able to derive meaningful insights out of it. Let's see if it has if it is able to do that. Okay, as you can see over here. Okay, as you can see over here, it has already started to generate a few visualizations as well. And you can see over here on the left side of this. You can see the insights from the patient data set. Okay, and we able to understand the overall performance of the software entire certificate data set. Price range and drawdown. This is what the price range, what was the monthly performance, what was the volatility and the change, how was the best in the worst, what was the volume of the liquidity, what was the what was the practical recovery from the first of how many of your demand is known by this entire analysis that has been done for us a matter of seconds, and that is not about it. We have a visualization table over chart over there we can see multiple different sorts of visualization on patient names, those price what was the close price versus the date, what was the return percentage over the basis months, what was the volume versus the date, and how was the frequency versus the date. All of this visualization of this entire analysis done for us in a matter of seconds. From the previous lecture, the chatbox you are absolutely mind blown about this. But we do not stop over. I will say to the analysis, take out visualization, so what did I do? Did I open a PowerPoint presentation file, start presenting it? No, that is not what I do. Students of myself who are AI experts, they don't, whenever a problem is thrown at them, they try to solve it with the help of AI. So what we will be doing, okay, as an AI, as someone who understands AI, as an AI expert, what will I do? I will go ahead and give it a prompt. So I want to present all of this function in the form of a PowerPoint presentation file in front of everyone in my office. So let me give you a link to download a PowerPoint presentation file which has this entire analysis and visualization system. Okay, I again give it a prompt, and now I will enter. Okay, I will enter. Now guys, once I enter, again this will start to do its magic. Okay, again this will start to do its magic. So let's wait for a few seconds for this to be able to do its magic. Alright, let's wait for a few seconds. So again it is writing up to like suppose or look for what are the lines of code code here and what is the code actually this is the thing the power contribution. Okay, let's see again that way sort of like another thing, how many of you think this is absolutely amazing? Okay, absolutely amazing. Drop in amazing in the chat box. Like this is absolutely amazing. Like this is also able to give multiple visualizations for us as we can see over here. Multiple visualizations, different sort of visualizations, which we can add in the picture. Yes, sir. Okay, you can add in the picture as well. You can see over here what amazing sort of visualizations that we able to create for us, which we can present in front of everyone else. How many of you like this would absolutely crazy to create something like this in front of the viewers? That is a matter of seconds. It would be absolutely crazy. Crazy. Okay, now I have got to do something very big. Let me click on this. Let's see what exactly happens. So it has downloaded that over here. And guys, once I click over here, drop it in the quickest. Okay, drop it in the quickest in the chat box, guys. Because we have got some data. Simple looking presentation. Okay, guys, this boring looking data was like this earlier. Now we have this entire presentation with visualization, with the best those days, with the fancy, the wastewater discussion, all of this is that of matter of what 10 seconds in the matter of 10 seconds. Let's say this is the part and all is well. Unless 5 minutes, you will be able to do all of this. Okay, unless 5 minutes, you will be able to do all of this. And guys, if you think like you want to design this, design this slide with the option, right? Like after this slide is fine, this is fine, this is fine. But I want to design this slide, or like better. How many of you want to design this slide better? Not beautiful. How many of you like this? Not so beautiful. Okay, I got a people. So then again, what did I do? Did I go ahead and start designing the from scratch? I did not do that. What I will do? I just add features inside the Microsoft Office 365 with designer functionality inside Office 365. Which a lot of people who are using Office 365 might have already captured, but you do not know how to go about using it. Okay, so what we do is we go to the home tab on the top inside of the screen. There is this designer tab. So I'll be clicking on this designer tab. And once I click on this designer tab, I will have multiple design options in front of my screen. Via which I can control the not so realistic slide into a more visually slide like this. How many of you like this particular slide is definitely more visually appealing than the one that we saw of the visual. How many of you see that? And we have like multiple options over here. Multiple options over here, and we choose which model to design as slides like it. And like this is because we want to have a visual presentation node that's over here. Node was done Without download the interactive visualization out of this class. Okay, and this particular prompt, right? From the wow in the chatbox, how it creates a wow impression in front of everyone. Okay, let's see what that this will be for us in order to create this wow impression in front of everyone. Alright, even I don't know whether it is able to do something for us. Let's make it for this. Okay, by the way, how do you feel that us dynamic interactive visualization? This is something which is unexpected if you take in the next office. How do you feel that it is unexpected? No one will be expected that you will actually be able to create that wow impression. Yes, it could be unexpected. Yes, unexpected scenario for me. Let's see if I'll be able to help you with something like that. Let's see if I'll be able to help you with something like that. So it is creating some sort of noise, some sort of and writing a lot of kinds of code. Let's not say the students of code, but a lot of kinds of code. Let's see what it is able to do for us now. Okay, so it was something over there. But let's wait for it. Let's wait for it and see whether it is actually able to help us with that. So it is saying now, but I'm looking for the download link because that is what I am interested for. Okay, that is what I'm also I'm looking for the downloadable link. Let's wait for that. Okay. I think I have to understand whatever code is written over there because I do not understand the number of lines of code which is written and how complicated this code seems. Let's say you are understanding the complexity of this code. Yes, we have a couple of lessons which are from Carlos Bob. We have a lot of lessons who understand this sort of code. We have a lot of people like who do not understand this code. Couple of people can say it's for them. Okay, it's for me as well. Even I do not understand. Okay, let's see what it is for us. I will go to the and let's see some sort of a picture of it. And now I want to the biggest of this code. If you feel that this is the biggest beauty of this particular thing, because we have a really dynamic interactive visualization. I can play around with this particular visualization. I can see what is visualization. I can change its direction. I can zoom out of it and more of created in the form of a dashboard with charts with a closed loop. So this is and this completion sort of a dashboard I have been able to create. Now tell me, how many of you that you will be able to create a wow impression from the people in your office, in the next office, you can do something like this. Now when you can create wow in the chatbot, that you actually able to do something like this. Amazing. Absolutely wow. Beautiful. Dashboard is beautiful. Yes, the dashboard is absolutely beautiful. And guys, I want you to do this in the next video and go into the visualization and create this wow impression in front of everyone. You have to be able to for it. So now guys, moving forward. So this was about data analysis, we learned about coding, we learned about UI, we learned about a lot of things. But how many of you that you are actually facing this real problem that I have with my job, I want to apply for a higher job, I'm stuck in my job, I want to switch, but I'm not getting enough good words for the job that I'm applying. How many of you feel that even you want to switch your language, you are just not getting it because you are applying more reply whenever you are applying more reply. How many of you feel that this is a great problem with working on what you feel for that one? I feel this. Yes. So guys, if you face this particular problem, let me tell you that the biggest reason behind this is that your mistake is not real. What is biggest is applicant tracking system. Okay, your resume needs to be biggest what would be able to get your job interview calls like your because even before your resume, there is this biggest software which will review your resume and if your resume is not biggest ready for the job that you're applying for, not even a person will not even have a visit your resume. That is the sad reality and that is why you should be aware that even if you are applying for any sort of job, your resume the job description of each sort of job that I'm looking for. I take the job description and I will simply okay, just do this. Here with me, can I have a click in this album? Simply attach my resume, paste it the job description of the job that I'm applying. Here, this, and now I will simply return it. No problem, nothing, no information to be provided. It connects previous resume retriever with this concept of and it has analyzed your previous posts that of 42 out of 100. Okay, the current previous posts 42 out of 100 and it is telling us what are the highest that posts in our list and like what is the previous match now, like what is the current match, what is the previous that is placed match, so what are the previous documents and guys have given us an optimized about optimized that these are the things that you need to add in your these are the automation and analytic keywords that you need to add and you need to rewrite your internet experience of that place and you need to add your AI things like this and after you do all of this your user previous goal to come to that of 91 not 42 but 91 how many of these this would be absolutely amazing that once you can optimize your resume score from 42 to 51 your chances of being called for the drastically right absolutely amazing and let's say you want to write a resume for it so can you write an entire resume for it and so that I can okay let's give some job position can you give me a link to download a PDF file that entire optimized resume okay so I can give them job like this and it will write the optimized resume for you or okay so it is or I can copy to a word doc let's put as a the optimized resume for okay so I can give it a block to this and it is going to write the entire optimized resume for you as we can see over here it has been able to do that one now you have to see like this is absolutely amazing yes so this is the optimized resume which I have which will have a previous score of 51 to 94 and I should be able to get the job that I am looking for which I should be able to get called for the okay now let's go this is like how many of you want me to cover I want the maximum amount of episode channels you want me to cover but are you let's say consistently call for the resume but how many of you feel like you do not have enough confidence that is required that is like I want to practice for my so I want to practice for the technical round I want to practice for the HR round I want to practice for all of these rounds but how do I practice where do I practice just practice as a coaching professional to be able to conduct it and be able to conduct some other courses and like if they are looking for a school they are very so how do I actually practice for the okay how do you want me to cover this yes you want me to cover it so let's how you can actually practice the job because ChatGPT is but not the normal for a ChatGPT what's the full feature of ChatGPT to be able to study what am I talking about what are you do you see this voice mode button over do you see this voice mode button over here when my mouse is open so what I do I basically click one thing okay let me click one thing practice for this like you can ask as well ask me questions practice for this I'm not sure about the answer of this question with my resume that you understand the proper answer to this question. Might say something like RPG actually designed to customers learning and experiences I created from music on guys, how many of your mind blown? How many of your absolutely mind blown like what? From the previous game to chatbot, you have absolutely mind blown like absolutely mind blown. Okay, and you can practice for your own round, practice for all rounds. Ask if you are interested, you can ask for the answers to those questions. All of this so that you can go into that next job to that one. Or let's say not a for a job, for the promotion or let's say you're looking for your actual or family application or whatever it is. What it is sort of compose into the practice that is required in the voice challenge. Okay, now let me interview that basically that sorted. But after the single person is finding out the time to actually apply for this corporate job, to be able to find those job opportunities. My preference, what I prefer to do is where my preferred cities or my preferred sort of salaries, like in order to find those good job opportunities, it takes a lot of time. In order to apply those job opportunities, which means for more amount of time. Monday to Friday, I'm occupied with my job salaries. So this is sort of each and do not give you time to apply for jobs. How can you do this opportunity? Right? Even if you want to, you can basically find the type of job opportunity that you are looking for that is suitable for you and for your education. Face this problem. I face this. Yes, so let's face this political problem statement. We don't like to solve this. This called us comment. How is comment going? Let's see with our recommender. So I'll just go to comment. It is a tool by perfect. It is a browser but it is a AI browser but perfect. Okay. So how does it work? I'll simply go to comments and again make a more so that what is interested are completely or how to download it, etc. It will work for as not okay. So what I did, I go to comment and I try to do some go to my LinkedIn profile and find me good I job positions in Delhi, Bombay or Bangalore. I am appointed with Bangalore, so you can find the job opportunity for me and then apply to those opportunities. Okay, I have given a job now let me attach my experience that let me attach my and now guys I will give comment in transfers. Now it might ask for a couple of permissions, so I give it the permission. So this is for that otherwise it should be able to add that's my hands like this is the model. My hands like this is the keep on logging in and opening the sandbox. Keep on mind blown about this and was what is now it will automatically going to log in what exactly is it? Okay, you can see over here what are the steps what are the changes of this to complete to this and that steps it is as it has gone through my job it has found out that I am from rocket so it has made that conflict as well. Now it is able to proper because I want to take the topic for Bangalore. Now it is looking for further details and what to my how to do job opportunities. And all of this work was by I would be sitting in the background and doing sort of now it is Bangalore where I am talking about and I can say my own style from this industry. How you feel like what exactly is happening? What exactly are you doing? Like I was not expecting something like this. Okay, what exactly is happening? How you feel? This is completely mind blowing. Whatever you see on this is like every completely mind blowing. Amazing. Okay, so we can see who figured out this opportunities and then it will use my resume in order to apply for such job opportunities. Okay, so this is how commonly go and solve this entire group of finding those job opportunities of applying on those job opportunities and this process over there. Let's see the second process over there. This is the exact process that human beings do. This is like a good work and it is able to do the work for that is how common is working for me. Alright, so that was about so we have able to apply, find out and apply on good job process. Now guys, if you want this AI to be how you can get all of this for excited about it. I'm just excited about it. Okay, how to get all of this for excited to love this. Alright, so my personal assistant works 24/7 for me. How many of you that like my personal all my personal knowledge is an agentic AI is an agentic AI technology. So my personal is actually an agentic AI technology which attends things on my behalf, takes notes on my behalf, and I can chat with my personal assistant and all of my work done from my personal assistant. On the what is my personal assistant using AI in access right now, right there in this particular meeting. How many of you want it? I think such a personal assistant. Okay, so guys, let's see how my personal assistant works to hold in second point. Guys, before I am for this basic anything, so anything is the anything is the via which I think this personal assistant for myself, this personal assistant attains meetings on my behalf, these notes of all meetings on my behalf, and basically does all the work that on my behalf. This is a drag and drop via which you can via which you can actually go to. So you can see just this is my own personal this is connected to the most important business on a daily basis. Okay, it is connected to my system, to my character, to my career, from Telegram, it is connected to all of these systems which I actually on a daily basis every single day. Okay, and it is connected to my Telegram. So it is connected to my Telegram. What does it mean? That I can simply open my Telegram. Now I interact with many in my office without having to interact with anything. I can simply open Telegram and I can ask any sort of questions that I'm asking for, and Telegram inside Telegram I can able to get answers for. Let's say I'm looking for a physical form. I ask this question. I ask the answer for. Let's say I want to get an answer. I ask the question for it and I have the answer for it. I'm not all the away that all of this can be taken care of by my personal assistant. Okay, can be taken care of by my personal assistant. Okay, let's see the action. Okay, let's see the action. Let me get my personal assistant. Okay, I was not able to replace any of the things but it's not all the things which happened in me. Okay, so I filled the document and I use my personal assistant in action right now. Document action in the type of my personal assistant in action right now. Okay, document action in the type of very nice over to CI. Okay, and it is file like OpenAI chat which is saved over there, and it will use all of this information to be able to find a text message with the details of the which happens yesterday in my organization with the time of policy and organization about this. And I will not call this sort of person in my office or anyone I with that level. I can simply chat with my Telegram inside my Telegram and my personal assistant does all the things happen. And that's not it. Let's say I want my personal assistant to tell me what happened in my okay, so can you tell me what are happening in the can develop but the analysis of the point format. Okay, so I give it a prompt as this, and guys, do you see my personal assistant in action once again? Do you see my personal assistant in action once again? Do you see that? Yes. So again, this is basically action right now. It is understanding everything which happened in the future, and once it processes all of this information, it take all of this information from file like my personal assistant and file like it will take all of this information and it will be able to continuously use next message with the final summary of the entire. So let me just wait for a couple of seconds. Let me wait for a couple of seconds for us to be able to how many later because my personal assistant will be attending the field on my behalf and my personal assistant directly will get via my because my behalf which is connected to my AI agent and guys as over there we have this system entire a panel of settings. I have this entire summary. I will not have to follow it one put what happened Now, whatever I want is there in the bullet point format. If I want actions for myself, I can simply ask the people there what are the actions. How many of your minds absolutely untold right now? How creating AI because one such AI like this, I have created just such AI. I have answered some AI that asks for some AI that should for some AI again some idea some AI like with some AI like all AI okay what are some AI and like one of my AI actually like not trying to take my company okay every single day I'm doing something like this and it's like yes this is the direction that you but we must the whole okay next after like this is also one very big challenge that I have sometimes one downside of let's say if I'm working from home on a or something and I do not have my extra or if I'm an office I am I'm from not having extra hand, not having backup hand, but it is still a work which can be done via my I want to access the files in my desktop system, but I am not able to do that. And more often than not, I set something but it is because I do not have this system. And you have to be, it would be amazing if you can handle and access all files in the system via AI. By not messaging your system, you can simply message your phone. Okay, in your phone, take your phone, using your AI that work for you. You can be able to extract the files from your system. You can be able to do the work for you and finally you can be able to live with your network for what sort of plan. Able to do the entire analysis for you. On your it would either the it will not balance for you can see something on your phone you will something exactly like this. On your phone you show something exactly like this. What we can do is next let me go ahead and show you how to do something like this. So next what we can do is this particular tool this folder has been created you're doing something. So but what we do is like what we will be using is dispatch okay once you go to forward once you go to forward dispatch mode feature inside dot dispatch mode feature inside okay once you go to dispatch you can see this sort of code that I my you can open dispatch mode and then you access the recipes the AI also folder inside and access the recipes for the prompt and you can be able to do this entire work for you. Okay, but if I'm doing it from a system okay, if I'm doing it from my system like I have to do it via my phone. That is what I saw. Correct? Agree with me. When I have to do it from my phone, that is when you see the real value right? So then what I do, let me go ahead and show you my phone policy. Okay, let me go ahead and open the dispatch inside that dispatch something. Let me put the background so that you are see what I'm doing. Okay, guys, I hope you are see the dispatch feature. You are see the dispatch feature which I have like on my other thing. So what I do is I will be doing this inside my phone up top. Okay, I will put my laptop over here. I will put the prompt my laptop. Okay, I will put the prompt of my laptop and put the prompt my phone and how the prompt will come over there and the entire work. Guys, how many of you are doing from that. See, I've given it the prompt. Now let me share my once again. So it is the plot. So I repeat this information in my plot. So in my phone right now, and how many of you saw? How many of you saw that this information is my desktop automatically? How many of you saw that the information is my desktop automatically? Yes, yes. I gave the prompt on my phone. Information came on my desktop. Now my desktop is actually go ahead and access the files that I have asked for. Data file that the data analysis example technique and guys it has been able to do this entire analysis. It has been able to do this entire analysis. But if it comes to my desktop multiple it doesn't mean with this analysis that on the desktop and then it should come on my phone. Agree with me? Agree with me that it should come on my phone. Yes, what I do guys, see what I did? I gave it the prompt. And told it to go through I have this entire analysis. Then he guys is in front of my phone without even accessing my desktop. I was how many of our activities and none of that what exactly is happening right now. Never does it repeat anything. Absolutely mind-blowing. Truly mind-blowing. Simply awesome. That is the power of computer fast computer that we discover. Okay, and then there are lots of more lot of more such tools. By the way, how many of your understand all the community of covered data? How many of your understand by all community of covered data? Okay, so there are covered lots of more knowledge and then but before that, what you want us to summarize what you have done. How many of you understand this? How many of you understand this? What you want us to summarize what you have done? Okay, so let us summarize whatever we have done. So now would you like to summarize your absolutely, I don't want you to like have come to your word and summarize and just want to first of all, we saw how we book all the time you the life cycle. We saw how you can create entire UI we saw how you can do the functional application or blockchain and computer. I personally have right? After that, we saw how you can create that production by using fraud. We saw how you can analyze the design just like purpose by using this. We saw how you can like the small purpose by using the and after that, practice for the by using the voice code of that. We saw how you can use comment AI for auto-update for all the jobs and how you can use power of AI. We saw how you can create your own custom AI agent for all the custom work management. And we saw how you can open flow and fraud for the operating your fraud right? So, as a result, we learn this sentence, we learn kind of things and we can what we can right? As well as Google Maps, right? We can learning and all of this. Data science was right? We can interact without having any prior knowledge or without having any as well as Anil Maharana was 100% stock options right? Okay, now do you understand the full potential of artificial intelligence? Now do you really understand the full potential of AI and artificial intelligence? How AI can easily take over most of your work and how you can be sure on observing not master it. Now do you see why prompt engineers who have a skill of talking to AI are getting paid on an average 39.3 LP in India? Now folks, do you realize how important it is for you to master the most in-demand technology in order to not just survive or grow exponentially in your career and get certain implement that you always wanted? If your answer is yes to all of these things, drop in big yes in the chat box. Drop in big yes in the chat box if your answer is yes to all of these things, right? AI is not necessity. AI is not just like good trick anymore. It is necessity for every single one. If you want to stay relevant in job market, you have to learn AI. You have to implement it, right? What is happening in the job market? You can see people are getting laid off by thousands, right? Mark Zuckerberg is saying that he is not going to hire a single employee in 2026 because he is getting productivity gains because of AI, right? Even data circulation activated this official email that they have to, their employees have to use AI if they want appraisal, right? Kumar Gupta, CEO of CBI, he said that the Indian IT industry is going to have zero jobs because of the AI advancements, right? Same thing is happening all across MNCs and everywhere, right? You can see Indian startups are fired, more than 4,500 people, HSBC fired, right? AI layoffs are happening with Oracle, Amazon, you name the company, Microsoft, every single company is laying off their employees in private sector because they are getting productivity gains, right? So you can see like this discrepancy is happening in the market. Layoffs for some and pay hike for others. People who are getting, people who are learning AI, they are getting pay hikes, and people who are not, they are getting layoffs, right? Three tech companies plan to replace their employees with AI in 2026, right? Most of like this have started popping up in Silicon Valley that like stop hiring people and start hiring AI agents, right? AI will take 4 out of 5 jobs, and that is happening right around us. Mark Zuckerberg fired Mark Benioff, who is Salesforce CEO, right? Salesforce CEO also laid off their employees. They also laid off their employees. Microsoft laid off their employees. AMD laid off their 4% of the workforce. Just imagine, this is happening right around us, right in front of us, right? Intel has fired, and if you think like just IT industry getting disrupted or just technical local getting disrupted, no, my dear friend, you are absolutely wrong because marketers, Wall Street professionals, finance professionals, legal professionals, health professionals, every single profession, they are using computer, they are getting laid off if they are not learning AI. Why? Because this is happening. Because when AI was what kind of methods that we now play, the ChatGPT, right, just for writing emails. That's what we used 1.5 to 2 years ago. But right now AI has become so competent that it is able to do economically valuable tasks. It is able to do top 1%, 2%, right? That's why all of this disruption are happening all at the one place, right? If you think like I am vice president of my company, I'm manager of my company, I'm safe, no, my dear friend. A vast Chinese gaming company, right? A Chinese gaming company replaced the CEO with AI, and it is going great for them, right? You see, like Netflix, right? They replaced the CEO with AI, and it is working out for them. Just imagine what it will happen to managers, directors, and all these folks, right? What it will happen to engineers, even top bosses are getting replaced by AI, right? We are an entire generation of people whose jobs which are not going to exist now. AI is going to exist. This is old slide, by the way. I don't think your job can exist without AI right now itself. Right now itself, you don't know the correct tools, you don't know the correct workflows, you don't have the correct events, your job, you're working in restaurants, right? The job is right now itself is not cannot exist without AI. Okay, folks, if you try to compete with AI, you're going to lose. Right? If you try to compete with AI, you're going to lose. Why? Because AI is smarter, faster, and cheaper than you. Right? AI is smarter, faster, and cheaper than you. But you don't have to compete with AI, you have to work with AI, right? When you work with AI, you are going to win because AI won't replace directly a person using AI will, right? AI is not going to replace directly a person using AI is going to, right? A person who knows how to create this workflows, a person who knows how to work with this agent is going to make 3 to 4 times as your salary for doing the same job that you are doing, but he'll be working as much as 4 times the productivity, right? He'll be working as much as 5 people, 10 people, right? Folks, 78 million new AI powered jobs are being created for a person who uses AI, right? That's what we say. That's in the World Economic Forum, the largest agency, right? 7.8 crore new jobs. Just imagine how big of that number is. And if we talk about India, right? India, the top research like government firm of India, right? India have said that $2 trillion, 50% of current GDP is going to be added by 2035 because of AI, right? After that, every outlook, every research report is pointing towards the same. People who are using AI, they are getting lots and lots of opportunities. People who are not, they are getting laid off, right? So what does the software developer who is using AI look like, right? Old software developer used to write code manually, debug extensively and spend hours of sitting environment. New AI powered software developer uses AI to write coding, has data agents, have taken the help of Claude for setting up the environment. As a result, one AI powered software developer is able to do work of 5 old software developers. Same goes for data analysts. Old data analysts spend hours on gathering, cleaning, and then generating the reports, gathering the data, cleaning the data, then generating the reports, and new AI powered data analyst has automated gathering the data, has automated cleaning the data, and right now creating a report is just a matter of minutes like this going for you, right? And as a result, one AI powered data analyst is able to do work of 5 old data analysts, right? And in finance professionals, old finance professionals used to like track everything manually, prepare reports manually, track expenses manually, and let's spreadsheet manually. But new AI-powered finance professionals, they are able to track their expenses in automated way. They are able to do financial analysis in automated way. They have automated their Excel sheets as well. As a result, one AI-powered finance professional is able to do job of 5 old finance professionals. evolution is happening across all the industries which I have just mentioned now. The Xerox, cloud engineers, one person who can use AI is able to do work of 5 people. Like product manager, project manager, supply chain and business operations, digital marketing, engineering, manufacturing, teaching, education and research, graphic designing, product and UI, UX, HR and recruitment, healthcare professionals, content creation and social media professionals, legal and compliance, sales and business development as well, right? In all of these fields, one person when they know the correct AI tools for their own profession, when they know the correct AI agents, they are able to work as much as 5 people, and as a result, they are getting paid 3x, 4x more, right? And folks, since you are in this workshop, I want to think how it can be that one person who has the job at 10 exponential salary hike and not be the next 4 who are going to lose their job. Folks, are you committed on being that one person who is going to have the job, who is going to have the salary hike, who is going to be relevant for future? Are you committed for that? Is everyone in the call right now is committed for that? Yes. Absolutely, folks. So, folks, when you are committed, these are the kind of results you will be getting, right? AWS research found out, right? Amazon Web Services research found out that 54% salary for AI skilled employees, right? 2 in 5 employees receive pay hikes due to AI. The survey finds, right? After learning how to use AI is boosting your pay, right? All of these surveys are pointing towards the same thing from all the top companies. All the top bosses are saying the same that learn AI. When you learn AI, you're going to get that pay hike. You're going to get that salary raise. Whatever technology that is without past in the past that caused a lot of pay gap right now with you and your top performing job, right? But right now, with the time is in your hands. If you learn AI, you can become master of your future, right? Folks, now we understand why you should learn AI, why you should learn to use AI for any work that you do on your computer, irrespective of your profession, age, or industry. Now, do you truly understand why you absolutely need to use AI for any work that you are doing on your computer? Doesn't matter if it is PPT, doesn't matter if it is like creating reports, doesn't matter if it is creating code, anything, right? Folks, now, who would like to learn all of this directly from us, become an AI-powered working professional, and ultimately grow exponentially up here? Drop it yes in the chat box if you want to learn all of these things in order to become that one professional who is going to have 300, 400 salary, not the person who is going to get laid off, who is going to become irreplaceable, who can know how to work with AI agents, how to create AI agents, how to automate their work, how to become that top one person working professional who is willing to give that promotion, who is willing to give that salary. Yes. Absolutely. Right? Folks, if your answer is yes, I see a lot of energy, right? I see a lot of energy in the chat box. I have something absolutely special for all of you guys, just because you are attending the session with me. I have something absolutely special for you, right? Folks, I'm welcome you to my AI Career Accelerator Inner Center program. This program comes with 100% AI campus. So what is this AI Career Accelerator program? So folks, as a part of this AI Career Accelerator program, you are going to get officially certified by us, by Microsoft, by JME, by mastering the most in-demand technology of the present and of the AI-driven future, and this part is not required any kind of prior knowledge. So you will be getting certification from all the top AI labs, and not that you will be certified from us as well on the skills which I just mentioned. All the top skills which I just mentioned, you are going to learn all of the skills. And how did we come up with this program? We have communicated with more than 1,000 MNCs, 1,000 top bosses of MNCs, and they have told us what they are implementing and what kind of resources they need, and that's how we have shipped this program. And that's why there is so huge demand for alumni of this program, right? As a part of this program, we are going to build your portfolio so good that recruiters are going to get it just like an Ivy League executive MBA program, right? You don't have to spend like 2 crore, or you don't have to spend 2 years of your time on getting some Ivy League executive MBA. You can get similar kind of portfolio or better portfolio by doing this program. You will be getting all these agents, you will be getting you'll be able to show a lot of products on your portfolio, right? And as a part of this program, folks, you will be getting minimum of 40% salary, just like 3,231 of my students actually getting 3 months of joining this inner circle program. And that's why, folks, let's say if you don't want that salary in your current company, if you want to change your job, you are going to get 100% guaranteed enough job assistance, right? You are going to get as a part of this program 100% guaranteed enough job assistance to provide more than 80 jobs, right? And how we are able to come up with this job assistance? Because lots and lots of HR bosses, lots and lots of top MNC bosses approaches. They are part of our program, right? And they say your program is so building employees to select and we need the element of this program, right? That's how we are able to provide around 100% guaranteed enough job assistance, right? Folks, as a part of this program, when my students complete this, right now my students are working in Amazon, Google, Accenture, Data, Capgemini, Goldman Sachs, Microsoft, KPMG, Real Identity. You name the top company, my students are working on 100% sure, right? And they are working at 30 LPS. Why am I so confident? Because we have delivered results to more than they have rated a 4.7 out of 10,000 audiences that we have, right? So when you learn and implement in the inner circle program, when this program comes to guarantee, like I told you, this program comes to guarantee, when you learn, we are so confident, so freaking confident about our program. When you learn and implement the inner circle program, you are going to get one of these two outcomes. Either you are going to get minimum 40% after the your current job with after the implementation in next 3 months. Your boss cannot simply just give you 40% after that and ask you to have same position, right? If you are a manager, you will become a senior manager. If you are an associate manager, you will be becoming a vice president, right? You will be getting 40% appraisal with your upgraded job designation in next 3 months, or you will be getting a better job with higher salary package than your current job in the next 3 months, right? You will be getting one of these two outcomes, or I do not want your money at all. You will be getting not 100 but 200% money back, right? If you don't get one of these two outcomes, you will be getting 200% back. That's how we are confident on this program, right? So, folks, this inner circle program has 4 key components. What are these 4 key components? Number 1, just like today's workshop, right? Who absolutely love today's workshop? Who absolutely love today's workshop? Me. Just like today's workshop, we'll be having higher energy sessions, right? Absolutely higher energy sessions, absolutely value-based sessions every weekend in live format, so that you can get best experience, right? And I know live happens, right? I know absolutely live happens, right? So in any case, if you miss any class, you'll be getting recordings from all the live classes available to you 24/7 on your dashboard, right? Not only that, you'll be getting incredible bonuses, tools and softwares, right? We have paid for the software, you'll be getting software for absolutely free, so you can learn and implement as a part of this program. And not only that, folks, we'll be getting guaranteed 100% job or higher salary as part of this program. So this program is absolutely risk-free for you, because if you don't get it, and you're going to get refunded, right? Folks, the best part, we do not require any kind of prior knowledge, background, or experience in order to master all of these skills and in order to get results, right? So now you must be having this question: who is this program for? Is this program for me, right? So if you're a working professional who is wanting to get minimum 40% appraisal in your current company, this program is absolutely for you. If you're a working professional who is wanting to get a job in next 3 months via our guaranteed in-house job assistance, this program is absolutely for you. If you're a freelancer or business owner who is wanting to boost their income by using it, this program is absolutely for you. And if you're anyone who uses computer today's data, then this program is absolutely for you. And if you're a student who is willing to start their career and get a job, then this program is absolutely for you, right? Now, folks, you must be having this question: what is the blueprint? How are we able to deliver such results? Who is excited to give the blueprint of the program? Drop a blueprint in the chat box. Exact blueprint of the program. Who is absolutely excited? Blueprint. I would like to invite Going Car to share the exact blueprint with all of you folks. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's ask them to discuss the program to stop working professionals. Anyone should complete today's meeting, irrespective of your seniority. You could either 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, you could either 20s. Irrespective of whether you are an experienced contributor or a passive, irrespective of your presence. If you are using a computer, able to become a direct version of yourself without having any sort of prior coding knowledge, without having any sort of prior care knowledge. That is the sort of program that we have done, and that is the reason why our students are results in the program. Okay, so what is covered in the program? How to start the program by learning the most basic of this particular system. Not according to me, but according to the world economic code. What am I talking about? Like, I'm talking about job engineering. This is a sheet of job engineering, the highest paying AI job, not according to the world economic code. However, people in India are getting average salaries of 9.3 LPA in India as strong engineering with a range of 15 LPA to 1.55 euros. Okay, that is the sort of salary job engineers are getting in India, and as students like ZINMATT brothers who are they are more ahead in jobs is job engineers right after the first module of the program itself. As we do this, moving on to the second module, which is the fundamentals of the digital AI ecosystem, building the mindset of an AI based learning about the power of graph, experimenting with learning, locally hosted evidence, all of this second module. And we do this, we move on to the third module, which is search for AI. Thanks for AI is already be able to do all of this work with funded so that you do not have to do your main time, you do not have to do your meetings, you do work for your client, you do sort of work on professionals. Okay, guys, via this particular module, the friend we have now, who says that the impact has been applicable to not only the management to all of this in the short time, but I have also received a visa bonus for even best runner in my company. While working on all of this, I have also secured 2 new online clients by using my AI powered security and digital tools. This has allowed me to earn almost double my salary. So by this reason, what I invested in a month, all the of joining the program. And guys, she has posted a how she is able to learn, and I can differentiate here and this sort of how she is able to learn much more than what she has been on this book. After 3 weeks of learning is kind of okay, it's much we do this, we may move on to the next module, the fourth module where we will be learning about AI powered productivity with access of co-pilot. A lot of us have access of co-pilot, but we do not know how to use it properly. How to deploy AI agents inside our co-pilot, how to use Microsoft apps where we have proper like AI access, we are not using it optimized in an optimized manner. We'll be learning all about it in this course module. And guys, once we do this, we will also be sponsored your certification so that we can become the top working professional in the world to have Microsoft certification on AI. Microsoft certified co-pilot is Microsoft certified equals Microsoft certified AI transformation index is only the top 0.01% people working professionals in the world have this certification. Based on that, and then sponsor your certification for this industry. Once we do this, we will be learning more about the ecosystem of components, we will be learning about the knowledge, we will be learning about the knowledge, about the services, about the connectors, about the SAT, about everything, how knowledge is already covered when it's working in the system, because Lord has been engaged in the industries and in companies like the top companies in the world, like I'm something of Lord, and you should be known how to use Lord effectively knowledge to your ROI to the company. And we'll be learning more about this. In fact, towards the end of this course, we will also be looking to become a Lord certified AI architect, the top most professionals in the world have this sort of AI certification, and we will be considering your certification for this. Once we do this, we will be moving on to this module, which is AI powered productivity with Gemini workstation. A lot of us use Gemini workstation in our organizations, and we will be learning how to use Gemini properly in order to become a more productive version of ourselves. With the help of Gemini, and towards the end of this module, we will become a Google certified with AI technical and AI transformation and sponsor your certification for this aspect. Right? Once we do this, we would have completed series 1.1 of our program, which is the AI fundamentals and ecosystem mastery phase. Once we do this, we move on to phase 1.6, AI productivity, storytelling and analytics, where firstly we will be learning about the product and build. What do I mean by productivity? I mean live coding, I mean building and shipping AI powered apps and websites without having any sort of reliable on the system. We'll be able to do that in the top 9. Yes, we'll be talking about this absolutely from scratch so that you are able to make apps and websites which create your office. Imagine the power of the power of people have in your hand. When you have apps and websites in your office, your office, you will become happy, not replaceable, and you will get massive sacrifice. Okay, that is the power of this model. Learn all about it via Sriram Nikolai Avinash Gupta. He says that after the speakers will work that practice your product with the help of the model. As we do this, we look at the model number 8, which is going to automations. The model is office work with the help of things like with the help of power automation, with the help of so that we can become like the same 60% of our company and model to that okay, as we do this, we move on to a software business by 1.5 million people every single day. What am I talking about? Guys, I am talking about Microsoft. Will be learning in a modern way, not at all. We'll be learning themselves with the help of AI. Okay, we'll be learning how to analyze insights from it, all of it in a language, content analysis, guys. With the help of this one, we have people working 7 hours per month of work, 15 hours per month. That's the picture we do. Resulted in better satisfaction and automation. 50% of the work without any sort of money. Once we do this, guys, if there's someone who wants to rise up the hierarchy, if you want to become a VP in your company, a director in the company, a senior manager in the company, if you want to rise up the hierarchy, you should be in a position to be able to do proper presentation and have that storytelling skills. Yes, you should be access and if you want to learn all of these skills, you will be learning all about it in the module. Your storytelling skills, how to present like a pro, how to AI powered text in a matter of visible presentation, all of this via which we have a accessible version of the standard as we do this, we will be learning how to turn more into more data into looking dashboards which every all the world loves to do. And what is it? For that, we will use Power BI not to the co-pilot in order to turn more into raw data into interactive dashboards like this, where let's say click on this over here in this US market, help me make your dashboard to get to that of California. Okay, so the sort of interactive dashboard we will be able to make when we learn it with the help of AI. So, understand it already. All of the top AI in this model. I have been the causes for it. Scientific job in gathering and this in fact power grid developers right now in that 25 and the power grid AI developer sort of category that you could command after having this work. Okay, once we do this, we would have completed phase 1, but two important phases, two on phase 1 first. This is all about AI creating and autonomous systems. Okay, where it is actually learning to create digital AI results for after it would be working in coding to something. Like I have 100 plus AI results for myself. The Java has 100 plus AI results for itself. You can have 100 plus AI results for yourself. Okay, you can have voice based results like there is case and there is AI and stuff like that. You can have those sort of you can have personal assistants for yourself. You can have data analysis assistants for yourself. You can have PPT making agents for yourself. So these sort of digital AI results for yourself. Voice based chat tools, whatever it is you want, that is what you will learning this module. Guys, this module is so important that with the help of this module, we have a person even asking to advise yourself who works at Accenture, who got a 300% salary, like 300% salary got in 2 months with the help of this particular module. Once we do this, who want to use 1.0 is career readiness, AI, where it is career ready. So firstly, you will optimize your LinkedIn profile with the help of AI, bring your LinkedIn very, very important, so that you will start reaching out. Very important. So we'll be learning all about this. Once we do this, we'll be moving on to learning a skill which no job, no college in the world could have done. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the art of salary negotiation. Yes, we'll be learning about salary negotiation in this module. We'll be learning to find those real job opportunities. You cannot find it on Shift.com, you cannot find it in IamJobs.com, you cannot find it in LinkedIn, you cannot find it in how to find those real job opportunities and how to negotiate your salary, how to basically improve your overall profile better so that you can command a 1% salary hike. Right? And is what we are learning in this module, job opportunities, AI module. Once we do this, we are given who was given a rapid job in university, who coding, some 5,000 plus candidates was able to start with no coding background. Right? All of these people, who and customer experience, see this sort of by just upskilling themselves in AI. As we do this, we will move on to the next one. Right? In this particular world of AI, it is like this very difficult to survive with one single source of income because of the factors which are there, so many factors which are in the world. It is very, very important that we start creating a second source of income for yourself. Guys, that is what we are moving on to the particular model. With the AI skills that you have learned so far, how to monetize those AI skills in order to create a second income source for yourself. That is what we will learn in this module. How to set AI agents, how to set and how to set websites, how to set an automation in order to earn 1 to 4 lakh per month size income. That is exactly what we will do in this module. Via which we have our students like Ashish Kumar, a retired scientist who earned $160,000 in 6 months with the help of this particular module. People like Rishi Gupta earned $7,100 in 6 months with the help of this. People like a student got 34,000 rupees in 2 months with the help of this. Even without changing your business to Canada, by seeking your job as a income source for your education to sort of potential amount of money that you can make for yourself. Once we do this, we will have completed phase 1.4. Move on to phase 1.5, which is about AI branding strategy and leadership, where we will firstly learning how to create AI powered of personal branding. Like, the personal branding is very important to them. Users start thinking of images, easy with the help of what about videos? Difficult, right? Videos are very time consuming. What about text? Let's tell me which language this video is. Which language is this? This is Gujarati. Absolutely correct. Tell me which language is this? This is Marathi. Absolutely correct. What about this one? This is a Persian, right? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? That all of these videos are becoming AI generated. Now, when I repeat the chat box, you can understand about the fact that all of these videos are becoming AI generated. The chat box was not just presented, these videos were created in these different regional languages and created in any language in the world. That is the sort of power AI power video. And what if I tell you that in this module, you will learn how to create videos like this in your which we are people like Krishna Chaitanya who works in a vehicle for 100% salary handling the helicopter working on 100% salary. Okay, as we do this, we move on to module number 18, which is about AI integration and team management. Guys, coming up in the chat box, if there's someone who's managing a team of 2 people, 5 people, 10 people, 100 people, whatever the case is for you. If there's someone who's managing a team, drop in the chat box, because it is the need of the hour for every leader out there, for every team manager out there, for anyone who's managing a team, that you should apply AI in your team management, in your leadership, to be able to maximize your ROI on your AI initiatives. Very, very important, because if everyone in your team is using AI and you are not an AI powered engineer, it will put you in the back seat. So you need to be an AI powered engineer as someone who could be in your 40s, 50s, 60s, whatever the case is for you. Is the need of the hour for you, and that is why we put in the module to make you an AI powered engineer. Guys, that's it. We would have done this. We would have completed phase 1.45 in order to become an AI generalist. Okay, we would have become an AI generalist by the end of phase 1. Then we move on to phase 2. What happens in phase 2? It's a capstone phase where people take real world problem statements and build production ready AI powered solutions from concept to deployment. Guided by specialist mentors and live checkpoints, you will apply product building, automation, agentic AI, analytics, and storytelling. Create polished, showcase worthy projects for portfolios, clients, or interviews. Yes, guys. Once we become an AI generalist in phase 1, we move on to phase 2 where we move to capture projects in order to get real world experience with like real companies in order to build your capture project. Once we do this, guys, we move on to phase 3, which is the specialization phase. What happens in specialization phase? Whatever you have learned in phase 1 and phase 2, you start to apply AI in your own profession, in your own industry. Yes, guys. Whatever you learned in phase 1, phase 2, now we start to apply AI in your own profession, in your own industry. Drop in a me in the chat box if you're someone who's a software developer. Drop in a me in the chat box if you're someone who's a software developer. Okay, I see a lot of these in the chat box. All of you who are software developers, you will be learning how to apply AI as a software developer in software development. Drop in a me if you are into DevOps, MLOps, or cloud engineering. Drop in a me. But keep on putting in a me in the chat box when your profession talks, because you can choose your own specialization. In phase 3, you will be able to choose your own specialization and you will be able to apply AI in your own specialization. Okay? Keep on dropping a me in the chat box when once your profession pops up. Okay? Drop in a me if you're a QA or a test engineer. Drop in a me in the chat box if you're a data analyst, data scientist, or a data engineer. Me in the chat box if you're a financial analyst or if you work in a bank. Drop in a me in the chat box if you are graphic designing, product designing, or UI UX. Drop in a me if you're a digital marketer or advertising. Drop in a me if you are a product manager or into project management. Drop in a me if you're into project management. Drop in a me because you're learning how to apply AI as a recruiter, as a LinkedIn person, as a user, as a learn about that from that is the good. Or if you are engineering, if you are a civil engineer, whatever you are, someone is learning how to apply AI in your own. If you are in supply chain logistics and operations, if you are in social media management and content creation, if you work with social media, like you are in social media content creation, drop in a if you are in sales and business development, or if you are into customer success, or business success, or if you are into healthcare education, okay, how to apply AI in healthcare education, you'll be learning all about it in this particular one. You'll be learning AI in HR and recruitment, which you can choose HR and recruitment as your own field and apply AI over there as well. Drop in a me if you are into legal services and compliance, because you'll be learning how to apply AI over there. If you are into AI safety, cyber security, how to use AI ethically, if you want to learn about that, you can choose this as your specialization. Or if you are a freelancer or a business owner and you want to see how to apply AI as a freelancer or a business owner, you'll be learning all about that in this particular phase. So basically, guys, you can choose your own phase in phase 3. Phase 1 to become an AI generalist. Phase 2, you do the capstone project, and in phase 3, you start to apply AI in your own profession, in your own industry, to become a specialist in your own industry, to become a 10x working professional at whatever you are doing. Drop in a 10x in the chat box if you absolutely love the program structure or how you basically go through this journey in order to become a 10x working professional at whatever profession you are at, whatever work you are doing, whatever industry you belong to. And guys, at the end of this, you will be getting certified. Okay, you will be getting certified from us. Our certificate is certified by ISO. It's a ISO certified company, and you will be getting our certificate. It is IIT starting India recognized as well. That is the sort of certificate that you will be getting. And if you will be getting only one such certificate, 5 such certificate, or as an instructional designer, what are 80% salary with the help of this particular program. Guys, all of these are real people with real success stories. You can go ahead and find them on LinkedIn and see the sort of results they have gotten because of the program that they are conducting. Aman Bansal, 85% salary hike from 20 LPA to 56 LPA. Chandra Singh, what a 9 LPA job after the 7-month career gap she was able to decide. Tushar Gupta, work secured and 80 within Citibank with the help of Nishant Sawant, got a general managerial position at a medium configuration with a great salary with the help of S. Karthik, landed a 20 LPA job after the career gap of almost 1 year with the help of Vansh Sharma, marketing manager at a European Olympic exchange, got a 50% salary hike with the help of this program and suggest everyone join this particular program. Anna Puneshwari did got a virtual internship with the help of this particular program. Manish Trivedi, belongs from the world of finance, a chartered accountant, says that his days of work was reduced into just hours with the help of this program and recommends this particular program to every single person out there. So this is what CA chartered accountant Manish Trivedi suggests, like 90% workload was reduced with the help of this. And guys, the list is so long that as soon as you complete this particular program, we expect you to, okay, we expect you to fill up this particular sort of a Google form where we get your increase in this Google sheet. And you can see all of these people. Ramnath, I showed you earlier, Gaurav Sisodia, I showed you earlier. All of these people who have got great sort of successes, they share their success story with us along with the video testimonial for the same. And guys, who shares video testimonial? People who have gotten results, people like Ramnath who are promoted two times in 2 months after joining top engineering. Kalyan Chakravarti, 52% salary hike at the age of 45% salary hike, 26 LPA job as a block engineer. Okay, then 40% salary hike in a month, 50% salary hike at the age of 54. Okay, from 8 LPA to 28 LPA, this course changed my life. So these are the sort of, after a 6-year career gap for 20 LPA job, 50% salary hike than my previous job. My salary sold to 18 lakhs because I showed this testimonial earlier. 40% salary hike in 100 months, 44 plus LPA package. So guys, these are the sort of results that people get and they share video testimonials with us, and you can find the list of all of these video testimonials over there. Guys, these are the sort of people who have gotten amazing sort of results. You can see over there. Okay, from 50 LPA to 72 LPA with the help of this program. This 11-year-old person won an award at Bihar AI Summit. 11-year-old student won this prize at Bihar AI Summit with the help of our program. 65% salary hike in the world of finance. From graduation to being hired in 3 weeks. That is what is Arun's story. Okay, automated by IT job using co-pilot. 3 years of experience, he was able to reduce just this much. Okay, on a 24-hour hackathon with the help of our stop writing manually by prompt engineering app for content writers. Okay, this person from zero text to $1 by $1 using AI. And you can see the numbers like data on 25 years, how I got a 100% salary. Guys, look at this person. After 25 years of working, he got laid off and he got a 100% salary with the help of 30% salary in just few days. 32 hours of work done in 2.5 hours. So these are the sort of results that people are getting, and they are going ahead and posting the same in LinkedIn as well. You can see this person, Mukesh Avalia, got a job in Amati. Ritika Sarkure got a job in Zomato. Avinash Gupta, I showed his testimonial earlier, got a job as a senior engineer in Nagaro. Sudeshna, I showed her testimonial earlier. So many people who are benefiting out of this particular program, and irrespective of the profession, irrespective of the number of years of experience that they have. All of these stories, guys, brought to you in one single program to make you completely ready for this AI movement. And guys, if you think that only me or Kashabe are going to be teaching you in this program, guys, that is not the case. You will be learning not just from me, not just from Kashabe, but from the best of the best, not just India, but the best of the best in the entire world. Who am I talking about? I am talking about people like me, people like Kashabe, but apart from us, people like Stephen Klein, who's a founder and CEO at USA.ai, or you can see what we done, lecturer or ex-Harvard University lecturer. Guys, if you were to get lectured by someone from Harvard University, you would need to pay 2 crores of rupees as fees to be mentored by them. He is going to be one of your mentors in the program. People like Pratham Bhavna, who's a senior AI program manager and ex-IIT Kanpur, ex-Richmond trader, ex-JME Company. He is going to be one of your mentors. People like Varun Deo, who's a senior AI product manager, IIT Kanpur, ex-product manager and Tata AI. He is going to be one of your mentors. People like Ruben Hasim, top AI voice on LinkedIn and founder of EasyJNI International Keynote speaker. People like Dr. Keith, prompt and generative AI, KT King, author and keynote speaker on AI. Vidhi Agarwal, senior AI generalist, used to work at McKinsey, Citibank, MBA from ISB Hyderabad. Aman Salu, senior AI consultant from ex-IIT Delhi. Vishal Tiwari, ex-Meta Data Science leader in Dubai. Swapnil Narayan, fast forward, we go and watch it at your own pace. That is not the case. You will be learning from the best of the best in the best possible format. What do I mean? Next, how many of you love the format of today's workshop? How many of you absolutely love the format of today's workshop? I love this responsible chatbot. Guys, whatever I tell you, that exactly like you learn from us today, you will be learning from us every single thing over live workshops. Okay, learn live today's workshop directly from us on weekends for the best possible experience of your life. Okay, you can get your questions answered directly from the mentors itself. Today we will not even do that because 2,000 plus people are attending this particular workshop right now. But in the inner circle, you can get your doubts answered and you will get the best possible experience of your life. You will be able to choose your slots, whatever slot works for you. That is the sort of experience that you are going to get. Apart from that, you will be getting recordings of all live sessions made available in your dashboard so that you can watch it at your own pace with absolute convenience. Because guys, we understand that life happens. Certain weekends you might not be free, you might be busy, etc. So recordings of all live sessions will be made available in your dashboard so that you can watch it at your own pace with absolute convenience. And that too, not just for the limited time, you will be getting 24 into 7 into 365 lifetime access to all lessons and live session recordings. Apart from that, guys, apart from all of this, you will be getting best in class support with a dedicated 24 into 7 AI coach. Yes, you will be getting a 24 into 7 AI coach which will go on help you 24 into 7. Whenever you want help, you will be getting a dedicated 24 into 7 AI coach. You will be getting a dedicated VIP calling number so that you can call on that number. You will be getting a dedicated VIP chat support as well so that you can chat at any point of the day for any sort of support that you want. You will be getting, apart from all of this, 5 optional, okay, these are the optional live practical live solving sessions that will be happening every single week for 52 weeks after your office hours for the additional guidance, for the additional building solution and preparation. Okay, if you want additional guidance beyond and above this, we will be conducting 5 optional live practical live solving sessions for additional guidance every single week, and that too not just for 3 months. We will be doing it for 52 weeks, basically month for the year. Okay, and we will be getting recordings of all such sessions. In fact, if you require additional support beyond and above this, if that additional something you need additional support with, you will be getting additional one-to-one mentorship support as well if required for it. Okay, apart from this, you will be getting lifetime updates to all the advancements happening in the world of AI. Because AI is so fast, very important for you to be have better updates, so you will be provided with that. You will be getting certified as an AI powered from us. 22 certificates in our program. Apart from getting certified by Microsoft Knowledge and as certified global AI experts, not just India, global AI experts will be helping you with those projects and sponsoring your certifications for the same. Apart from this, you will be getting 100% job or higher salary positions in a guaranteed manner. Okay, in a guaranteed manner, or you will be getting at the end of 3 months of the program, at the end of 20 days, you will have either a 40% salary increase or a better paying job than your current job, or if you are not able to achieve any of these, you will be getting a 200% money back guarantee. So it's going to be a completely risk-free journey for you, and you get the chance to learn from the top 1% mentors in the world. Mentors like that of mentors of our university are going to be bringing you inside the community. Guys, apart from whatever I have mentioned so far, okay, let me go ahead and tell you something. That apart from whatever I have mentioned so far, I have also added some special surprise bonuses, 7 high-value premium bonuses that can actually get you a salary appraisal or a higher job package faster than everyone else in a guaranteed manner. A salary appraisal or a higher job package faster than everyone else in a guaranteed manner. Now guys, these bonuses are so valuable that entire army of AI agents, an entire army of AI assistants. Like I showed you my personal assistant today, like I showed you the previous resume that we will do, like that, you will be getting after GPT, you will be getting before GPT, you will be getting 100 plus custom AI agents, 100 plus custom tools for yourself. Guys, it's going to be absolutely priceless for you because you start using it from day one of your business. It's going to be absolutely priceless for you how effective you will become your. Okay, cannot try to provide it to everyone because it costs is only and only the first 20 early bird slots. Early bird bonus number 2, with 36 industrial projects, real world AI experience across all professional fields to create a portfolio that reaches stakeholders. So please your AI going to create a good and a higher partner. Next, we are partnered with the top companies in order to provide you the best possible industrial projects in the best possible time. This is worth rupees 72,000. We are not provided to everyone, only and only for the first 20 early bird slots. Early bird bonus number 3, the basic to advanced Python, SQL and tablet using AI program works smarter every single day. No prior knowledge required. We will be teaching you everything right from scratch. We sell this program independently at rupees 29,000. Some of you might have seen ads about it. Separately at rupees 29,000. You will be getting it for completely as a part of first 20 early bird slots. Early bird bonus number 4, you get 12 months of free access to AI tools annual plan. We are confident to learn AI anytime of the day, just 5 minutes. Okay, next, this is specially made for busy teachers. No advice, just spending 5 minutes a day. Not have the time, like, let's say you do not have the time, your life is happening, you are not being able to do it. So, if you, this is specially made for busy people. Learn by just spending 5 minutes a day. Get access to 1,000 plus courses on AI. All of these are crash courses for your own profession. Okay, you could be from any profession and you will have your independent group set of courses for that. So, this is comes as early bird bonus, not for everyone, only and only for the first 20 early bird slots. Early bird bonus number 5, AI GPA program. Like, we were getting a lot of people that after our kids, they are in class 5, they are in class 7, they are in class 8, they are in class 3. They want to upskill them to be AI as well. So that is why, guys, we do not sell this program independently. This is the AI GPA this program to train juniors in your family AI management. So if you want to do that, we are this particular overseas. Do not sell it independently, only and only for you guys, so that you can make juniors in your family AI management, AI enabled as well. Worth rupees 18,000 that we are going to be giving for completely free as a part of first 20 early bird bonuses. Guys, early bird bonus number 6, when Avi and I we were discussing this yesterday, whether to keep this as a part of the program or not, we decided that we will do this only and only for this particular batch. We have never done this. We're not going to be doing it in the future. Only and only for this particular batch. Early bird bonus number 6, AI for freelancing and business owners. If you want to master AI skills as a business owner to reduce cost and automate process, if you want to earn money using skills and create a second income source for yourself, there is going to be a specific program for that worth rupees 20,000 that we are going to be giving to you all for completely free as a part of early bird number 6. Not to everyone, only to the first 30 early bird slots. You can see over here that guys, this is about last month at the age of 27 and 29. Last month itself, you can see that we collected 2.60 crores of revenue in just one of our businesses. Okay, in just one of our businesses. This is to boast about ourselves, not to boast about ourselves. This is to tell you that with the help of AI, you can actually achieve things like this. Am I expecting you to earn 2.6 crores everyone? No. But by making that additional 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 4 lakh rupees every single month, you can create a real, a real difference in the quality of life that you are living. And that is what we do with this early bird bonus number 6. Then comes, guys, early bird bonus number 7. I'm sure some of you might have seen, even if you have not seen, guys, high-speed traders made $7 million in Indian options market. Over 90% of all traders lost money in futures and traders, but only 1% of the Indian traders made profits of over 100. So who are these high-speed traders who made so much amount of money in Indian options and market? Guys, these are traders who traded with the help of AI. And what about that early bird bonus number 7 is exactly to teach you all about that. What am I talking about? Guys, it is the all-day, 4-day financial freedom accelerator program to help you learn stock market trading, right from scratch, stock market trading and investing, and do with the help of AI, right from scratch, no prior finance knowledge, no prior AI knowledge required. That too, this is something that you can do along with your job. This is a program that we sell separately at 20,000. You will be getting it for completely free as a part of first 20 early bird slots. Guys, this is the entire program, the AI program is the reason why people like got a 54% hike in her salary and a better position. People like Farooq Gupta got a 40% hike in less than 2 months. At the age of 46, she was able to do that. And guys, this Okay, so guys, it's a completely risky program for you. At this point of time, I've shared you all details of the AI that will actually learn in a simple line code program where you get calculated results or you do not pay at all, which includes all the three-phase learning plus all the 7 premium early bird courses, which comes out to have a total value of rupees 3,48,500 rupees. And guys, this is the normal investment for anyone outside this workshop to be a part of the program. They need to pay rupees 3,48,500 rupees plus GST to be a part of this particular program. Okay? And guys, if you go ahead and compare this particular program fees with Upgrad, with Scaler, with any of the organizations, let me go ahead and show it. Okay, just simply search for data analyst Upgrad, go to the first page, and you will find a page like this. Okay, this data analytics and data science using AI program. If you look at the fee of this particular program, the fee of this particular program itself comes out to be that of 2,80,000 rupees. It is nothing. 2 lakh rupees as just data analytics and data science using AI. Similarly, go for Scaler's program, it is priced at 3,69,000 rupees. Similarly, Maticus, similarly, both of these platforms, these are the sort of prices that you need to pay in order to be a part of this sort of a program. This data analytics, data science using AI, which is one of the modules of phase 3 of our program. Okay, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 का one module of the program. Without any sort of process. So you are taking a 3-phase program with one module of phase 3 covering whatever they mentioned over there. Along with that, you are taking 7 premium early bird courses. And guys, this is the price which has dollars outside India because they have the big capacity to be able to pay this much and be a part of the program. For people who are attending this particular workshop, I have something absolutely crazy for all of you. I want the maximum amount of minutes in the chat box for something absolutely crazy minutes which will completely blow your mind. Okay, for this I want the maximum number of minutes in the chat box if you want me to do something like that. The next. Okay, so guys, for people who are attending this particular workshop, the price is not going to be rupees 3,48,500 for you. For you all, for the first 30 early bird slots, you are going to be getting all the 7 pieces. Plus, the price for you all is for rupees 28,600 plus split across 13 monthly no cost installments. What does it mean? That in order to be a part of this program, you need to pay a monthly fee of 2,200 only, and the remaining fee you can pay over the next 12 months. So, how do you be a part of this program? So, I remember that we is going to be sharing a booking fee link with you all in the chat box. You can go to this link and pay a booking fee of rupees 2,200 to be a part of the program and get the entire program with all the pieces for the first 30 early bird slots. Guys, in fact, you can use this particular QR code to go and register for the same. And all of this is valid only and only for the first 30 early bird slots. Go ahead and log in at once you are done registering so that I know when you are among the first 30 early bird slots. Okay, and yes, as a part of the program, you get all phase learning, plus you get your own AI assistants, you get the research students, you get the basic to advanced Python, SQL, and Tableau. AI, you get free access to every single time. You get AI Junior, you get AI for freelancing experience, you get the 4-day financial freedom accelerator program, and all of this as part of the program. And guys, I have already seen 4 people who have registered. Congratulations and welcome into the program. Arnab, all congratulations. Welcome into the program. Kushagra Verma, congratulations. Welcome into the program. Sameer, congratulations. Welcome into the program. Mayanji, congratulations. Welcome into the program. Pavan Kumar, congratulations. Welcome into the program. Guys, Rahulji, congratulations. Guys, I'm not being able to take everyone's name. 9 slots already gone. 21 more slots remaining for anyone who wants to be a part of the first 30 early bird slots. Okay, 21 more slots. Okay, you can use this QR code as well in order to be a part of it. What are going to be the timings? Guys, there are going to be multiple batch timings which are going to be offered. Any of the timings for yourself, and we are going to be making it a completely comfortable journey for you. You do not need to worry about it. Alright, Suraj, there are all of you guys. Congratulations. Welcome to the program. I have 16 slots. 16 slots already gone. 14 more slots remaining. Anyone wants to register? Now is the time to go ahead and register and be a part of the program right now, right here. Okay, you can use the link which is there in the chat box. If not working, you can share the alternative link as well so that people can go ahead and register. More people like Ananya Mehta, congratulations. Super guys, super. Okay, sorry if I'm not able to take everyone's name. Next, how many of you want more bonuses beyond and above whatever I've shared? How many of you want more bonuses beyond and above whatever I've shared? More, yes. Okay. differences. What am I talking about? Guys, you will be getting access to the paid plans of premium AI tools like 3 months of business plan access for completely worth 7,650. Guys, entire full digital plan includes will be getting 3 months access for completely. Chronicle experience sort of your own company's format. You will be getting from completely. This will show the order to follow. So, that I was what is the tariff for you? 3 months of new plan access for completely worth 4,154. Data storage, 6 months of lifetime access for completely. As it was looking just in order to do data analysis worth 7,940. So, 1 year standard plan access for completely worth 20,190. Make.com, 6 months of slow plan access for completely with monthly last week. Okay, worth rupees 1,121. Next, these tools itself, okay, just these tools itself are worth 15,669. And we are going to say your cash over there by paying on your behalf by partnering on your behalf so that you not have to. Drop in a message in the chat box because super happy that we have wanted to keep these partnerships so that you do not have to worry about it. But this is your management from now. Because these slots are not working. The last 7 slots are guys, 23 slots, one last 7 slots. Anyone who wants to register now is the time that you can go ahead and register because I'm going to add one more bonus for this bonus 30 early bird slots. Okay, can I register later? I have seen bonus again. You can not able to complete the payment. Team can please order it to the that's the one. And secondly, folks, only like this link will be activated. This bonus is only for first 30 slots and around them 24 are gone. Okay. Okay, guys, for people who are asking can I register later, can I do it tomorrow? Guys, you can see over here, like if you want to register later after the bonus 30, you can see over here, you can go to our website and try and register over there. The fee for the program that you would need to pay if you are not a part of it, you would need to pay 1,71,500 in order to be a part of the program. Okay, you can click over here and see the sort of payment that you will need to pay without having any sort of payment structure. That is the sort of amount that comes in. Just because you guys are a part of this particular webinar and with us, that is the only reason why this particular payment plan along with this sort of a discount is being offered to you along with the bonuses as well. Okay, so anyone who wants to register later or like I will suggest you to be a part of it. Now go ahead and register and be a part of this out of it. Because the trade I have 7 slots, one number of people 7 slots, one last 3 slots, okay, guys, adding one more bonus. Bonus number 9. You get the complete interview and display writing answer plus you get the job in the LPA plus job analysis worth 27,000 for complete. Guys, what benefits it takes a lot of effort to actually help you with your interview, actually help you prepare for a 20 LPA plus salary job analysis. Okay, this is worth 27,000 that will be given to you all completely as a part of bonus number 9 for the first 30 early bird slots. They're not provided to everyone, only and only for the first 30 early bird slots. Out of which 28 slots are not higher paid plans. Okay, 28 slots on 2 more slots remaining on. Okay, 2 more slots remaining on. Guys, in this program, you get to learn the skills that can easily get for any entry plus job in India without even having a fancy degree. This is like skill number 1, module number 1 of the entire program, prompt engineering sample. Okay, you can see over here, they are giving samples of 9.3 LPA India. They should be 16 LPA to 1.55. This is module number 1 of the 3-phase program that we have for you. And this can get sort of planning. Imagine the sort of planning which you need to demand for yourself. If your employers are not planning, you can come in start planning after the program completes. But sort of planning you can demand more than 40% salary for the right that you have for them. And then this is not easy. You think that this is easy. You can look at the rate price of 4% salary. This is the base Amazon that is going to be like workers to AI with 54% salary. Okay, employers will pay for AI skill courses. Right? I am a business owner. I will pay AI skill courses. I am going to pay for those sort of courses. And this is the same thing which is happening in corporate organization. AI skill courses are that which are getting booked. So that is those are the things employers are going to ask. Sorry to interrupt. Just to mention from Pranav, 29 slots are only last slot is beginning. So books if you are lot of people like write it down, only last login again. Okay. Okay, is last month's start, really go ahead, drop it done so that you know that you are done and you are the last month to take this done. Okay, is learning how to use AI to boost your pay by 25%. This is what's starting. Then I still there is a case you can register the price. Once you have registered, then you the payment due, the bonuses will be gone. So you just see that you can go ahead and register and be a part of that one last month. Okay, learning how to use AI to boost your pay by 25%. This is what's starting. Learning AI tools are going to get this is not easy. This is open in code, AWS code, works in code, which is saying that. Okay, and apart from this, the entire program will make you learn the skills of a SQL developer, of a UWP developer, of a Excel expert, of a block engineer. All of these can easily get you 2 crore plus 20 and plus 20 to 44 MBA sort of salaries in a country like India. Okay, and this is the summary of the entire program. But before that, I want to ask you all of you, how many of you would love to absolutely double your salary in the next 2 months? How many of you would love to do that? Because guys, I have someone in one party. Okay, I have someone in one party who is there with us there today in this particular workshop time, who has shared certain things which I would like to share with all of you. Okay, what does Luan say? I have in the source, I want to share a quick update and express my heartfelt gratitude. I joined your April 2026 circle by working at a package of 13 MBA. Even though I haven't completed the full course rate, simply integrating AI-powered office productivity, business communication, and AI-driven storytelling in my unit made a massive impact. Within just 1.5 months, I received 3 job offers, landed a new role with a 100% salary, bringing me to 26 LPA. This multitask really activated my career and now restarting to take the LinkedIn and personal branding course, which wasn't available when I first enrolled. I'm incredibly excited to continue this learning journey. Thank you once again for this such a phenomenal value that you have given. Firstly, Rohan, you do not need to register for the program again. It will be a part of your package as part of lifetime updates. And secondly, kudos to you. By the way, this is a question for all of you guys. How many of you absolutely love the sort of story which Rohan shared with us today? From 13 LPA, from 13 LPA to 26 LPA in 1.5 months. How was he able to do that? How was he able to do that? With the help of AI-powered skills, which every workforce, which every company is demanding for right now. Okay, if one can do that, there is no reason why you cannot do that as well. Guys, I want you all to do this. Okay, let's do this one exercise together. Drop me. What will be the double of your salary once you are able to double your salary? Okay, what exactly would be the double of your salary? When I know it in the chat box, what will be the double of your salary? What will be the double of your salary? 27 LPA. Okay, 42 LPA. Alright, 52 LPA. Okay, 26 LPA. Okay, let me take a couple of screenshots for the same. 16 LPA. Alright. Okay, 40 LPA. Okay, okay, I see a couple of 66 LPA, 40 LPA, 62 LPA, 6 LPA. Let me take more screenshots for the same as well. These are the sort of like 68 LPA, 50 LPA, 6 LPA, 66 LPA, 40 LPA, 16 LPA. Can I 56 LPA, 156 LPA? Okay, I have a couple of people who mentioned 50 LPA, 156 LPA. Okay, so guys, these are the sort of salaries which you will be able to do once you are able to double your salary. Imagine the sort of and that you will be able to do once you are able to double your salary with by doing something like this. And if you think that this is a distant reality for you, guys, these are the sort of results which a part of people are getting, like people that of Rohan Patel, okay, who are being able to simply double their salary, who are being able to get 40% plus salary in less than 3 months because of the AI skills that they are being able to function on in the network this particular program. And the same is the thing that I really want you all to do. I want you all to learn these 4 AI skills which are the need of the hour. We want to be single organization out there, and believe me, in the next 3 months, you will be in a position to demand these sort of salary hikes from your managers because they will need to do that, or else you will shift jobs and get these sort of salary hikes for yourself. Because we will be helping you out in this entire process of getting these sort of results, or else you have to take 200% money back. Okay, that is the sort of program which is out there for all of you in order to be a part. Okay, so guys, you could be someone who could who could learn all of these skills in the world like AI prompt engineering and how to apply it in your job in one single program in 3 months, and you will easily be able to make a 40% increase in your salary target. You could be this sort of a person for yourself, or you could be a goal person. I see a lot of goal persons these days who just say that I will do this, I will do that, but they don't take any sort of action about it. So you have 2 choices. persons are there. If you want to earn salary rates of more than 40%, guys, you are welcome to register into the program and be a part of the program. And I will ensure that you get all the early bird bonuses as well. I have more than 50 early bird slots already gone. If we go ahead and extend 5 more slots because the product is still mentioned regular face limitation. If we go ahead and extend 5 more slots, you can go ahead and register right now. I will ensure that you get all the early bird bonuses. But this is the last extension that I cannot extend it any further. Okay, I hope that you are relaxed and this is the need of the hour for you, irrespective of whatever your age is, irrespective of whatever your profession is. By the way, how many of you are above the age of 50 over here? Drop in whatever your age is in the chat box if you are someone who is above the age of 50. Drop in whatever your age is if you are someone who is above the age of 50. Okay, I see 35, I see 49, which is let me take a couple of screenshots for this as well. Alright. Okay, Savya, congratulations. Welcome to the program. Next, as I mentioned, 5 more slots, now 4 more slots remaining. We were 35, 49, and 50. More people who are above the age of 20, please put it in the chat box so that I can the screenshot I get 34, 32, like 40, I see 76. Okay, that is perfect. 40, 76, 41. Alright, I see 21, I see 55, I see 23, I see 23. That is perfect. For people who are above the age of 30, okay, guys, I want you all to listen to me very well. Tell me if you agree with me that you are heavyweights in your company who are earning the most amount of money in your company compared to everyone else, compared to your juniors, compared to your peers. Like you are the heavyweights in your company. Agree with me? Drop in a me in the chat box if you are someone who agrees with me. If you are someone who is above the age of 50 and like working in a corporate, you are earning the most amount of money in the company right now. And guys, with AI, knowledge is being democratized. Knowledge is being democratized. So what exactly are employers expecting from working professionals, expecting from employees? They are expecting to with the knowledge which has been democratized with the help of AI, how you can utilize that in order to do maximum amount of work, minimum amount of money, so that you can create maximum ROI for the company. That is what employers expect from employees. Agree with me? Drop in agree in the chat box. Okay, I see a couple of more people who have registered. Congratulations. There's 33 slots, 2 more slots. Anyone who wants to register, I cannot extend it any further. Go ahead and register so that you can be a part of the program. Last 2 minutes. Okay, for all of you guys who agree with me, like who are in engaged in the company, employers expect you to create maximum ROI. If you are already getting paid highest, you need to get the highest amount of returns as well. Okay, and how can you exactly get the highest amount of returns? By actually starting to use AI, by putting in AI there inside your company, by driving AI adoption inside your company. Okay, you cannot just sit idle in company जब AI करवाई जब AI adopt कराई तो I will also adopt. You are already a leader inside your company. You are a manager inside your company. You are already driving your workforce. Okay, you need to drive your workforce with the help of AI. You cannot just sit idle and wait for the company to implement it. Because if that happens, you will be the first one to get picked up. I'm so sorry for being so upfront over this, but I really hope you understand that once the company implements it, then you wouldn't have the choice to actually go in and be able to implement all of that for yourself. You need to start becoming an AI leader right now, right there itself. How many of you understand that? If you're someone who's above the age of 50 and you understand that you cannot wait for the company to implement, you have to become an AI leader inside your organization right now, right there, from today itself. Okay, that is what the company expects from you, and that is what should be the plan of action for you in order to sustain in the job market. Not just sustain in the job market, but to exponentially grow in the job market. Okay, you need to become an AI leader inside your organization, and that is what this particular program is for. Is to help you mid-level managers, senior managers, new associates, new people. You could be in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, whatever your age is. Help you step-by-step approach, no prior knowledge. You could be from any department, you could be an individual contributor, you could be a manager to help you become from a zero in AI to become to make you an AI expert, to make you an AI listener, to make you an AI leader in your organization. That is exactly what this particular program is for. If you are scared, by the way, how many of you are scared? Drop it in the chat box because someone who's above the age of 30 you are scared. Either like I'm not sure whether I will get value from the program, either I'm not sure if I'll be able to understand the program, whether I'll be able to give time, I'm just scared I won't be able to get value from the program. How many of you feel that is the case for you? How many of you that is the case for you? Drop in me in the chat box if there's someone who's scared like you won't be able prior knowledge required, nothing at all. Okay, let me go ahead and promise one more thing. You will be getting those additional mentorship sessions every week, 5 times, Monday to Friday. Apart from that, even if you still do not understand, even if you still do not understand that, let me go ahead and promise you something that we will be providing you 1:1 mentorship as well, even if that does not work. How many of you super happy about it? How many of you super happy about it? Like you know, you will be getting something like this. Even if you, like you know, even after all of this, you do not understand that you will be provided with one-to-one support in order to ensure that you will be getting value out inside the program. In ensure that you understand each and every single thing, because it is in our best interest that within 3 months you get results on even 100% back. Okay, I'm from sales, will it help me? I'm from support, will it help me? Okay, I see a lot of these sort of questions. I think I've answered it already, but even if I'm not, like, let me go ahead and show you something. People who are asking me, I'm from sales, will it help me? Let me go ahead and show you that. Please, if you are from sales, these are the video testimonials. These are the kind of testimonials I'll be expecting from you. Okay, in moments when you get results, I will be expecting similar kind of testimonials from you. Okay, these are the video testimonials from our students of previous batch. Okay, so guys, people who are from sales, who are asking really helpful for me. Guys, you can see over here, Archana Nagar. As a sales manager, now I'm studying using PPTs and show all my data and Excel dashboard. And due to this, I receive a lot of appreciation. People who are asking whether it is helpful for me for foreign jobs. Guys, a couple of our people are not sure if they will help. Let me try and look for them. Alright. Okay, so yeah, T Prasanna. Guys, see over here, T Prasanna. Joined as a Power BI developer on mobile USA. Getting paid 4 times my previous job offer equal to us for increasing support. Right? 4 times that previous job offer that it's on mobile USA was able to shift this salary for USA for this. Okay, for people who are asking whether this would be helpful for freshers, guys, Mokta Jadhav started my career as a fresher at 16 LPA. Never believed that on year one student can get this much. On year one student started his career at 16 LPA, not at 3 LPA, 4 LPA that freshers started at 16 LPA. That is what Mokta Jadhav was able to do. Okay, people asking for data analyst, what is Sanjay data analyst from this particular program. So in this career gap as well, like someone said, like I have career gap. Books, we have our students with career gap, also joining the program. We have books all across the stack of their life. You can see that Priyanka has 7 years of career gap and she landed a 15 LPA job in current job market, right? We have books from all stack of their life, getting the results because this program delivers results. By this program, you will be getting certified with most in-demand technology of the current, right? And what are going to be the class timings? Folks, class timings are going to happen on the week. You'll be having doubts every single day. This program is made for what professionals get time, right? Any case, any class on weekends, timing, there will be multiple choices like post office hours, evenings and mornings, whatever you choose, you can choose your batch timing. That's not important. Okay? For your best possible experience, we are providing you with multiple slot options. Alright? Aditya, I am 6-year-old, I'm not tech savvy. How can I join this program? Okay, so let me tell you one thing. We have someone who is director of the company, we have 50 CEOs, we have 50 founders as well, right? Joining the program, who are at 70, 60s of the age and getting the results. Why? Because you do not require any kind of prior knowledge or background in order to master all of the skills and in order to get results, right? AI right now is as simple as like knowing the correct tool and talking to the students, right? It's not like some technical jargon or some technical coding, something like that. You can become non-technical background as well. From the program that you can actually do. If you are facing any difficulty, I'll make sure that you are getting personal support in order to solve all of the difficulties. Okay? And I have bought I have purchased online courses before I never completed it. Okay? Alright. First of all, if your mindset is a course, this is not absolutely not a course, come into this program as a course, this is a transformation journey. If you are willing to go through this transformation journey, then only join this program. Okay? This is a transformation journey. This is not like random. I'm going to give you some long prediction and I'm going to ask you like go and complete it yourself. This is going to be transformation and whole journey where we are going to live with INS classes. Just like today, we are going to have all the notes, we are going to have the support, we are going to have all the doubts part of the program campaign or of the world businesses as well. Okay, guys, apart from all of this, how many of you want to have a real look at what is the LMS that we will be getting under what are the things we promise so many yoga? Yeah, it's one of the things I'm seeing now. I work from 10 to 7 and I have family and seriously don't have time for this. My dear friend, honestly speaking, you can actually automate whatever like work that you're doing of 10 hours, 9 hours, right? You can automate like 80-90% of that work if you know the correct answer, right? That's the first. And secondly, see, I'll be sounding really sorry for that, but you'll have a lot of time on your hand to spend it out because companies are not twice, companies are not valuing loyalty, companies are not valuing nothing. If you don't have AS, you're not getting value on the table. Companies are like laying off their employees by thousands. You are seeing the news every day, right? So you need to have career insurance, right? Like we have car insurance, we have health insurance, we need to have our career insurance, we need to run AS, we need to implement AS in order to like safeguard our own interests, right? So it's very, very important for you to have to take out your time, have to take that effort in order to master all of these skills if you want to stay relevant for the future. Okay? Guys, for people who are we promise you so much things in the program, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, we promise you capture projects, hands-on, so many bonuses. How many of you want to have a real look at what is the sort of portal that I will be getting access to? How many of you want to have a look at the portal that you will be getting access to? Now, I want to make an with authority. Yeah. I am facing payment difficulty. So please can you please share alternate payment link? So guys, there is the access to the dashboard, the portal that you will be able to once you are a part of the program. Okay. So these are the sort of projects that you can have a look over there. But different sort of industries, different on project management, software development, etc. But different industries. So these are the sort of projects that people once they started with us right from one of the program. These are the sort of projects that you will be able to do inside the program. Okay. Look at this beautiful Power BI dashboard which one of us has made interactive e-commerce sales dashboard with AI Power BI. Okay. Now which industry it has been mentioned. Let's talk about this smart care 24/7 AI receptionist. Guys, imagine this particular person has made a 24/7 AI receptionist for their own company and they have given an AI project for the same which you can have a look at it. Okay, when this particular person has made something in fintech, welcome to Hillcrest College, they have made a complete app for that. You are a student or an administrator and there is this live project with you for the same. Okay, people have made marketing course, people have made AI related videos, people have made their own websites, have made their own apps, people have made autonomous algorithmic trading systems as well. Right? It is an automatic algorithmic trading system. These are the sort of things that people are thinking inside the program once they are there. Okay, they have made AI widgets inside the program for being able to do different sorts of work for you. These are the sort of AI related features which our students are doing. Look at this sort of AI video which our students are doing over there and they have posted a video over here as well for people to be able to see. Okay, so like this, different sort of projects people are doing inside the program. They post their gratitude for us as well, then how they have benefited from this program and just for the sort of journey that they are grateful and proud to receive my certificate inside the program. A lot of people keep receiving certificates using that. They do share that I want to certify the PTX AI hackathon. You get to be part of our AI hackathon. Then you get winners prize of 50,000 rupees. Yes, these are just hackathons that we conducted randomly and winners they get 20,000 rupees, 20,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees. These are the sort of prizes that people get. Okay, and we are keeping on increasing the prices as well for people. And look over there, this particular person has won it and spoken about this over there. Okay, Lakshika got a 42% salary. Thank you so much for the learning received so far. You can see so many people getting their results, getting their certificates and posting about this. Okay, apart from that, I mentioned you will be getting a lot of premium AI tools. Guys, you can see the list of the same over there. All of the premium AI tools you will be getting apart from the ones mentioned over there as well. You will be getting access to all of these tools. You will be getting access to the hackathon that you will be getting access to all the onboarding material. You will be getting access to the live sessions. You can join the live sessions via the portal. You can set your devices over there. You can set your calendar over there. You can do all of this. You will be getting access to all of the projects over there. You will get access to the AI tutorial. You get access to the business library. You get access to the celebrity sessions. You get celebrity sessions by as I mentioned, people like India's over these are the sort of people who are coming in and providing celebrity sessions inside our program. You get access to all of that. Apart from that, you get access to our job portal as well. Yes, you get access to our job portal where you can go ahead and apply different sort of jobs. Okay, you will be getting access to that. You program, you can download our app for the very first place. Both Play Store and App Store as well. Okay, these are the sort of profiles over here. Okay, coming to support. Let me show you the sort of GPT that you will be getting access to. Okay, we have taken 8 plans, API plans of Claude, of Gemini, of OpenAI, etc. Of a lot of these plans of Perplexity as well, so that you do not have to pay for it. Okay, you can simply come over here and you can start any sort of a conversation with any of the models that we have integrated into our package. You can see any of the models into our package. You can come over here, talk to our GPT, and it will be completely free of cost for you as a part of our free of cost for you. Okay, and we will not stop over here. We will not stop over here. Let me go ahead and place the sort of program. Okay, these are the sort of programs for which people from all across the world are coming from. Okay, we have things from Europe, we have things from Australia, we have things from the US, we have things from the Middle East who are joining and being a part of the program and the sort of license which I showed you. But for your program, this nice that just is 28,600 plus USD, then you just need to pay up your 2,200 right now to be a part of the program, and you can register right now and take all the services right now as well. Okay, go ahead, register yourself, drop in a time so that I know that you are done and you are among the people who are going to be the premium or good. I'll ensure that you get your services if you are ready to go to end of the process. Alright, now let me go ahead and show you the sort of support that you are going to do. Okay, let me give on chat now. I want to know more about AI. So guys, these are the sort of, like, how many of you, by the way, are okay, how many of them are absolutely mind blown by the sort of support that they are providing? This sort of AI app is only available 24 into 740. I think you find that it's not 2200 is correct, because it is 2200 which is basically something that we pay to the government. If you have a number, you can provide this to the people so that you can use this number. Okay, but this is 28,600 coming to the program, it's the best possible result and like we have set up your plans and AI plans as well. Now onboarding for if you are going to be conducting when we will be getting a notification about this, like after the workshop, there will be an onboarding call which will be happening to this one those meeting or this one where we will share the financial information. Okay, mind blown about this AI avatar, but that is not. You can make voice assist supported with this, but if you don't know about that, you can talk to it. Let's say you want the avatar for one support, you can ask for straight what are AI giving your explanation as a 5-year-old.
Linked here, or use the link in the description. Thanks for watching.
So you can see, like, so guys, this is the sort of voice assistant agent support that you'll be getting. Drop in an MP if you're mindful about that, or drop in a message in the chat box if you're super happy about these sort of support options that we are providing. And not just that, you get a VIP WhatsApp chatting number with us. You get call support number with us. If you want to call us anytime and seek support, you can call us over here and seek support as well. VIP WhatsApp, VIP calling number. We have 24/7 AI 24/7 voice assistant for you in order to provide you the best possible experience. And not just that, apart from all of this, you will be getting more sort of support. Like you will be getting our different sort of options via which you can get one-to-one assistance from us or any sort of assistance that you are getting. What is the total price of the program? The total price of the program is 28,600 rupees plus GST. That comes out to be 33,740. We divided by 30. That becomes the price that you must have paid us, which is 2,500. Okay, that is the month coverage. But if you try to register later on, okay, if you try to register later on, you can come to the page of example, this guy is adding one more bonus, the last bonus from my side, bonus number 10. ChatGPT top button having over 3,264 plus now to use AI for marketing. Ready-made prompts so that you can start using AI in your marketing from tomorrow onwards. Okay, ready-made prompts, ready-made resources for you so that you can see over there. These are the sort of ready-made prompts, ready-made AI agents that you can start using from tomorrow onwards itself for different sort of domains like for content creation, for finance, for HR, for sales, for stock market, for health, healthcare, for social media, for etc. For different sort of domains, you have agents, you have custom GPTs that you can simply start using from tomorrow onwards itself. Okay, and these sort of prompt bundles also you get, which you get access to as a part of early bird bonus number 10 for you. And guys, this is the summary of the entire program that you get with Fund. Are you saying something? No, absolutely. So, like somebody is asking, can I get GST limit? Absolutely, you can get GST limit. Okay. When this program will start, as well as this week itself, right? Why are we starting so rapidly? Because folks, we know it's very, very urgent for everyone to get certified in this technology. This is like career insurance, and right now we are living without insurance. Okay. And folks, one more thing, right? So one request to all of you guys, right? I have a lot of students who have joined the program. I have a lot of students who haven't joined the program. But my request to all of you is going to be learn AI. Please learn AI, because without AI, you can't survive in the job market, right? That's the reality, right? That's not me saying it. That's it by hundreds and hundreds of people. And you are seeing the students who are learning AI, how kind of result they are getting, right? And a doctor blocks, I'm sure for this number, you will be getting the notes of the workshop. We will be talking more about that. Okay, so guys, this is the exact program where the people like Tejas, they have been able to get a job at Nika. Rajesh, she got a 44 LPA plus package in the end of the program. Priyanka Parisi got a 50% salary hike and a Nico MIS exclusive job within a month in the end of this program. And all of these are real people. You can go ahead and find them on LinkedIn. You can go ahead and chat with them as well. If you do not mind, they will confirm that they have attended the program and because of which they have gotten 50% salary hike. These are the sort of salary hikes that people are getting irrespective of their profession. They are getting these sort of guys. At this point of time, we have tried to answer every question. We have tried to share all details of the program. Still, if we have not been able to answer anything, okay, there is a chatbot that we have made for you that we call the Samantha AI Career Assistant chatbot. You all can take a screenshot of it, you can scan it and try and ask any sort of questions that you might have about the program, and it will try to answer that for you on the screen. Okay, drop in a done if you have taken a screenshot or if you have scanned it so that I know and I can follow. Drop in a done once you have done it. Okay, any sort of questions which we have not been able to answer, you can go ahead and chat with Samantha chatbot for this. Okay, so guys, let's see what world leaders like Mark Cuban has to talk about. Let's see Shark Tank USA. Let's see what we have to talk about. Global computing, global networking, wider networking, it's just going to dwarf everything. And it's harder to learn, so it's harder to implement, which means it's going to change a lot of things. Not everybody's going to be able to do that. So it's going to be really scary, but also interesting, and create a lot of opportunities moving forward. We're still in the first inning of increasing the game when it comes to AI. It's going to have a dramatic impact. So that's why I spent a lot of time reading about artificial intelligence, reading about applications, reading about how to build machine learning models or neural networks, because that's how I keep my track of know more and applying to things that I love. So it's a world leader like Mark Cuban is saying that he needs to upskill himself in order to compete in the world. Like despite being a billionaire, he is saying this. So imagine that we as working professionals, you as working professionals in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, whatever the case is, it is so important for you to know about AI, keep yourself updating with AI, because otherwise you will get eroded. Like I'm so sorry for saying this, but your importance in the job market will be reducing if you are not upskilling yourself with AI right now. Okay, let's see what Jensen Huang, the founder, the CEO of NVIDIA, has to talk about it. ChatGPT, how do I learn to interact with Gemini Pro? And how do I learn to interact with Grok? And learning how to interact with AI is not unlike being someone who's really good at asking questions. You're incredibly good at asking questions, and prompting AI is very, very simple. You can't just randomly ask questions. And so asking AI to be consistent requires some expertise in honest training and prompting. So if I were a student today, irrespective of whether it's for math or for science or chemistry or biology, it doesn't matter what field of science or what profession I am, I'm going to ask myself, how can I use AI to do my job better? So that is the question that guys I want all of you to ask is that how to use AI to do your job better. Okay, and that is exactly what we will be teaching in the AI career accelerator program. Can I still register? Yes, you can still register using this QR code on the bottom right hand side of the screen or using the pin number as already shared in the chat box. You can use that in order to pay a fee of 2,200 rupees plus GST and be a part of the program along with giving all the Bollywood notes. Okay, guys, here is Saima Bagan who says that she got this particular career accelerator program, got her hired in 5 days. These 5 days when she was able to get a job, that is the sort of impact this particular program has. Okay, as a UI UX designer. Manish Barberia got a job as a hospital administrator with the help of this particular program. And so many people who have gotten different sort of results. Now, guys, as a part of this workshop, you are supposed to get a workshop, certificate workshop notes. Let me go ahead and talk to you all about that. So today we have the workshop, and guys, next, the Java will be showing you how you can get the workshop certificates as well. Okay, the Java will be talking about that. Next, talking about the bonuses. Okay, guys, the workshop bonuses, you will be getting all of that in your WhatsApp and over here in the chat box. Team, can you please go ahead and share the bonuses in the chat box for everyone to access? And guys, you will be getting the same in your personal WhatsApp as well. Okay, now talking about workshop notes. Guys, workshop notes is something that we will be asking because in today's session there were more than 4,000 people who were waiting. It was not possible for us to be able to answer each and everyone's doubts. I hope you all understand that. For that, what we have done, we have designed a team of AI experts who would be calling you and you will take their help for anything that you would be needing, about the workshop. If you had any sort of doubt, how to do it for your own profession, how to apply for your own profession. If you had any sort of doubt in the workshop, you can take their help for the same. These are the guys who are going to be sharing the notes of the workshop as well. And apart from that, if you want their help in registering for the AI Career Accelerator program, they can help you assist for the same as well. Okay, so if you want to ask a few more questions, if you have any sort of doubts about the program, so you can take their help. They will be able to answer your questions, and you can take their help in order to be a part of the program. So any sort of questions about the workshop, about how to get workshop notes, about how to be a part of the program, any questions regarding that, so they can help you with all of that, and you can take their help for that. They will be calling you on your personal phone number, date, mother, etc. Alright, now for those of you who opted for the offer bundle, how many of you opted for the offer bundle? By the way, how many of you are super happy about this particular plan that we are going to be providing you 1:1 support that is going to be calling you 1:1 and actually helping you with any sort of questions that you have about the workshop? Super happy about it. We were not able to do it in the workshop, but we ensure that you get that sort of support. So for that, they will be super happy. Is it? Happy? Very happy? Is it? That is super. That is super. Now, next, how many of you paid for this one-time offer bundle at the time of registration? Like you paid an additional amount of money that you will be getting one-time offer bundle and one access package. How many of you did that? Yes, I did. So guys, if you paid for this one-time offer bundle, it will be sent to you on your personal WhatsApp. Okay, only to you guys on your personal WhatsApp, not just the chat, where it's on your personal WhatsApp by the end of the day. End of the day today. Okay, can I have a clear detail about it? Can I have a clear detail about it? Okay, can I register now for it? You cannot register for it now because of one-time offer bundle. It is already done. Similarly, this particular AI career activity program is a one-time offer for you at this particular price point. So, the choice is yours. Alright, so guys, there is the details on how to get your certificate for the workshop. If you have any like to walk in, those steps to download the certificates. Absolutely. Okay. And guys, at the same point of time, whatever we promised earlier, how to download comment on Gemini, ChatGPT, premium version for PDFs, etc. is how we will talk to you that. Alright, folks. First of all, you need to open this link for getting certificate. Alright, team, can you please share link with everyone? For getting the link, you can easily let me know the link, or you can scan this QR code as well, or you can also scan it or open it. Okay. Once you open the link, we will start going to fill the form. Okay. Just fill the form. So once you open the link, you will see something. Okay. So open. Now here share on LinkedIn. Okay, share on LinkedIn. Once I click on share on LinkedIn, you can see it has already added it in my license and certification section, right? So it will help recruiters whenever recruiters finding you, right? When you have the certificate, it will help your profile to show in AI, right? What your work has done, right? It will help your profile to boost. Okay, so you should add it in license and certification section. How can you add it? Just simply click on this particular blue button of share on LinkedIn, and you will be getting some sort of AI tools also, right? So your profile will be ranked for this keyword as well. Issuing organization you can select over here, and kindly just make sure that once you go on issuing organization, select the first one. Don't just keep it like this. It won't show the logo, right? Select the first one so that it will be official. Okay. After that, you just have to click on save. Once you click on share or save, it will be added in your license and certification, right? So you can see here your license and certifications will be added right over here and along with the credentials. Where any recruiter can click on it and check if it is go or not, right? They can click and they can verify if it is go or not. So you need to be verified on certain. Okay? So now posting, right? That's the identity on our profile. Now comes the posting part, right? How you can get really recommended, how you can get additional bonus as well. Okay? Post. So now what we are going to do? Simply go on ChatGPT, take screenshot of the certificate, right? Take screenshot of the certificate and add one of your picture, right? Add one of your picture. And now in the prompt, you can give like me receiving the certificate on top of 100 or receiving the certificate on skydiving or that certificate, whatever you want to do, be creative, right? Be creative. One of my students got like 10,000 likes on his certification. Okay, just imagine what kind of things you can get. So just go to certificate in a creative manner, and for writing, you can just use this now. Write me a viral LinkedIn post based around this certificate. Write this on the follow-up question. Just do this. Write me a viral post to the certificate and use the entire viral post. Just copy this post, download this image, and can simply click here, download this image. Okay, you can copy the post. Okay, once you download the image and copy the post, and click here, drag it to our my image. I'll paste the copy post and I'll post it. Just tag us so that we have some special bonuses for all the folks who are going to post their certificate. Okay, we will love to see your creativity, right? How creative you are while posting the certificate. I would love to see that. Okay, so kindly tag us, kindly tag me, you can tag Goenka, you can tag our official page, right? Once you tag our official page, they'll be sharing like my team will be sharing bonuses with you as well, additional bonuses for posting the certificate. Okay? That's how you will post the certificate information. Okay, that folks always remember that there is always migrates from deniers of technology to deployers of technology. So be always a deployer of technology, do not deny technology, right? That's my one advice to you. And learn AI. Learn AI from someone else, but please learn AI, right? That's the beauty of the art, right? There are hundreds of people saying the same. Sam Altman, founder of ChatGPT, let's listen to what he has to say. What do students need to study to survive in the age of artificial intelligence? It's not a question of survival. You are about to enter, I think, like the biggest golden age of human possibility, technological development, economic growth. It's like, I think it's going to be quite fantastic. To survive in that world, I think the skills that matter are deep familiarity with the tools and staying abreast of changes and just moving with them very closely to develop a great intuition for where things are going and how to make use of it. Resilience, a very ability to learn new things fast, adapt to them, and sort of evolve yourself. Other folks, my team has also shared a link for our app with you, so you can download this app. You'll be getting updates on it, right? You got the Android and iOS with both the links, right? You can download this app and you will be getting all the updates. Okay? As you will be getting updates on the world of AI, you will be getting updates about the workshop. In fact, if you want to download the certificate, you want to notes, you want to bonuses and everything, you will be getting all of it in a compliant manner inside the app itself. So you can download the app and you'll be able to find all of these things over there and updates in the program as well. Yeah. Folks, so when you want to download the CJP browser, the comment browser, you can simply search comment browser download on Google. You can go on the first one, right? You can download it for absolutely free of cost. The agentic comment browser for absolutely free of cost. Okay. After that, folks, I promised you free ChatGPT. So, folks, when you go on ChatGPT, right? ChatGPT website, ChatGPT asql.google.com, right? Once you go on asql.google.com, here you can find all the latest version of Google model, all the models of Google. Find it for absolutely support, like experimental version of Google, so that you can play around with this model and you can use it for absolutely support. Okay, that's something each and the like comment. Okay. Correct, folks. So, folks, one request to all of you, please learn here, right? Learn it from someone else, but please learn here. Decide to learn from us. You are welcome. You can try and buy the free full of information right now, and in this way you can bring your box or you can learn it from someone else, but please learn here. Okay. And folks, what are the next steps for learning? The next steps for action taken? Check your email for 6 to prevent. Learn, apply, get certified. Either 10x version of yourself. Next 6 steps. Like the next right? Okay, folks. So, how was this workshop for you folks on a scale of 100? How was this workshop for you? 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Love it, love it, love it. 1,000. Wow, love it. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Folks, you also think that your spouse, your brother, your best friend, you learn their best friend and this level collaborate. You also absolutely feel that you are absolutely feel that your spouse or your children or your best friend or your colleague should absolutely be learning these things. Yes. Because it is a wake-up call, right? Because I have done one thing. So since you guys have stuck around, are sitting around till this time, folks, this workshop is going to be free for 2 of your closest colleagues, right? It can be your wife, it can be your brother, it can be your husband, right? I'll be sharing the link with you. You can give it to your 2 of your closest friends so that we can join this. We can have this workshop. Really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. So I have shared this link in the chat box. So kindly share it with your closest relatives or your closest friends. And drop it there once you all shared it. That really appreciate. Right? So it's absolutely important for them as well to have this report. So can you share it? Alright. Alright, tell us about your workshop experience via YouTube. So I would love to like whatever you were saying to get on 10, 10 on 10. Thanks a lot for that. But I really appreciate if you can take out the 1 to 3. We are a completely new step via YouTube to like do those like this point because we are not accessible to business, right? Whatever our competition are, but we are not because we have to answer to someone who have to go to the business. It's not our case. Okay. So please take some time. Please go ahead and give us help out the law, right? And thanks a lot for today. I actually love drop it that once you are done putting please provide other and like once you're done, it will just take a minute of yours and it